Hello, and welcome back to Mists of Nightmares, an online game of homebrewed Daggerheart with online friends. I am your host of the channel, Shade, also known as Plague Dr. Shade, and here with us as usual is the lovely co-host and co-streamer and game master, Soul Angel.
Hello. Slightly homebrewed. There's only like 3 races that have been homebrewed.
Slightly. So, couple of announcements before we begin, as per usual. This is a reminder to the chat that this is a mature Daggerheart game and experience, and that this game will include depictions of adult themes such as drug and alcohol use, sexual themes, psychological torments, gore, body horror, and potentially much, much more. The GM will often, but not always, put up a warning before such events occur. Keep this in mind if you continue to watch. Second, while we do not have sponsored music, the music that we do use is used by a very specific group of people. And while we are not sponsored, we will still give a shout out. Soul, who are we using?
We are using music and ambient sounds from tabletopaudio.com. If you're interested in fantastic free mood setting music or ambient sounds for your tabletop game, please check them out at tabletopaudio.com and give them support because they also have a Patreon. I also am using some maps from Chepeku. Check them out too. Great maps. Lots of variants.
We are not sponsored.
We are not sponsored.
And third and finally, and very quickly, if you like this game, if you like anything that I do, if you like Soul's side of things, or if you just like the people here in general, please do me a huge favor by interacting with this video by liking, commenting, subscribing, following, etc. And be sure to ring the notification bell so you do not miss a single video. That's it from me.
All right. With that being said, is everybody here and ready to go?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes.
I think Nox is still muted. He's dead. It's okay. He's fine.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. With that.
I almost forgot to say, my bad. One more thing, just tiny thing. This is also the final episode. So, hope you enjoy.
Yes. This is the final episode in this 6-part campaign. There's bound to be fun abound and some tense moments, so get ready for that. All right. So, last we left off, you began your investigations in Timberview to locate the cultist in charge of keeping an eye on that, on top of going to Snowshorn and warning the king and his right hand about the possible plot to kill Guard Captain Venray and the king's steward, Leaf, to weaken the crown. With that aside, you found the person within Timberview. Turns out it was not the middle son of the mayor. It was the youngest son, who quickly caved into pressure, which kind of signals as to how we got into that cult, and began telling you what was going on before quickly turning into a creature of nightmare, which you had to unfortunately kill, because there's no bringing him back. You then used said information that he gave you that this attack was happening in Rivermere to make a decision to either go to Snowshorn and warn the king and let him handle it and possibly lose everybody in that town, or go to Rivermere and try to stop it yourself and at the very least, save a few people. You chose to go and save the people, mostly driven by Malcolm, who happens to live there. You quickly packed up and made your way to the town as the sun began to set. And this is where we pick up as the sky turns from yellows and oranges to purples and blues as you enter the town of Rivermere.
So, what are we looking at here, boss?
You're currently looking at people closing up cleaning up your mess. No, wait, that was in Timberview. Never mind. Nix that. You do see people starting to pile into the inn for evening meals. You do see Heron sitting on his porch watching his granddaughter play with her dolls next to the porch, while you can see down at the shore, you can see her mom starting to unload nets of fish into bushels to take to, and salting them to take to the storehouse.
Okay. I would think that I would probably be in a very panicked state, trying to look around to see how we can divide and conquer, so we can get as many people out of Rivermere as possible. Excuse me. And what I think I would look to Zahn and Nema, since they are the ones that represent the gods that people look up to. They'd probably have more authority on the matter. All right. I don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen here, but I think the best way we can do this is we go about the town splitting up. I know for a fact that those stupid asses are not gonna listen to me in the inn, but you two, you have some semblance of authority to get people out. And he, like, motions between both Zahn and Nema as he says this.
So, what you're thinking of doing is just going around the town and telling people they're about to die without any proof.
In a stares at God. Why are you interjecting in this stupidity? But he's
I'm just saying.
He then looks over to Ilian and Mara. Do we have any way we can convince them? I don't think we didn't pick anything up from couldn't pick anything up. I don't. You can see that he's still shaking while he's trying to talk.
No presence worlds needed. He is panicked.
I'm not sure we have enough time. I'm not sure we have enough time to evacuate really many people, unfortunately.
What were you gonna say, Mara?
That I don't really know. This is sort of, I don't do talking to people.
The best we can do is help funnel them out when whatever finally arrives there.
Well,
Besides, if me and Emma were to split up for the main party, that would leave the rest of you exposed.
this really is no good way to go about this, is there?
I want everybody but Malcolm to roll a knowledge roll for me. Malcolm,
Sure.
You're not allowed because you're panicked.
Sure.
Ouch.
Oh.
She's just fishing for fear die.
We're already gonna die.
Possible.
Likely.
So, Nema, you're kind of feeding off of his panic a little bit, but you and Ilian come to the conclusion at the same time with you having a bit of faltering that quite possibly going around town and saying, hey, you need to get out of here, you're gonna be attacked and turned into monsters, is going to cause a severe panic or people to not listen to you. You need to go to authority, at the very least. More people could get hurt in a panic if you just go around screaming this at the top of your lungs.
Funny you mention that. That is just what I was about to bring up.
Okay.
Ilian looks at Malcolm and gives a shake of his head. If you want people to listen, go to the higher ups. Not that I think this is a good idea. We shouldn't be here at all.
Also, add in for you, Nema, because you got the higher role, is that you don't even know what this attack is. You don't even know when it's going to happen. You just blurted out was tomorrow. And on top of that, you don't have any proof. You just have the word of a scared kid who turned into a monster that worshipped an evil god.
We don't know when this attack could happen. It might happen. It will possibly happen tomorrow. We just have the word from a scared kid. And it could be late at night tomorrow. And if we tell everybody to panic or have the authorities to have the people hide or evacuate and nothing happens for a while, they might start ignoring us if we say, hey, it's happening now.
Hearing them both explain that, he seems to like shake his head, like nod, but then like slowly calm a bit. Source of authority. The one person. Sorry.
Oh, excellent points. I concede.
Very well. The source of authority that is the main source of authority here, aside from what little gods that Rivermere does have, is Mayor Wallons. So, probably also the easiest going person here and willing to take in problems. Probably the best person we could talk to. And I... Despite the fact we don't have any proof, it would be different if it was just me talking to him about it. There are 5 of us that all saw the same exact thing. So that has to count for something.
I do also have an idea. Since the attack might possibly be happening tomorrow, I could try to fly back to Snowshorn just absolutely tire myself out and try to warn about her coming, or about the attack.
He starts scratching at his neck. I mean, we haven't really gotten any good rest in the past few days. I don't want something bad to happen to you.
I'd rather something bad happen to me than all these people.
Although I don't like the thought of splitting up, it is a good idea to warn Snowshorn, to warn the king. I don't know what you expect us to do, Malcolm. We can't stop this.
I know we can't stop it, but I want to prevent people from dying at the very least.
And that's why I'm suggesting I go alone, flying straight to the king to warn him.
You shouldn't go alone. You've seen what she can do. If you're going, I'm going with you.
As am I.
Can you fly?
I can't fly, but can't just stand idly and do nothing.
I can carry one person with me. My back.
I have a question for God.
Yes, God here. How are you doing, Sonic?
I have a question for God.
So I have the flight, the flight card, spell,
Yeah.
and you only have to remove tokens when you take an action. So if I just don't take an action, can I fly indefinitely?
I would say not. But this ties into another thing. I'm going to say the more people you take away from Rivermere to convince Heron and try to discover what exactly this attack is, where it's starting, the more people you take away from that, the higher the DC will be, and the more townspeople will die. So if you only have 2 people there, a lot of people are going to die. You have 3 people there, average amount. You have 4 people, a lot of people will survive. So the more people you take out of the situation to save the townspeople is going to hurt the town itself. So I'm going to say 2 people max leave, or else there's just going to be wholesale slaughter, and it's just not going to feel good all around.
Funny you mentioned that,
Yeah,
because that's the
I'm
point I was
thinking
just
the
about to
same.
bring up as Malcolm.
Okay.
So he repeats that, but in a very, slightly agitated
In character
way.
thing, less mechanics based sort of way.
It's like, okay, hold on. Not all of you just can't leave me to do this by myself. I'm gonna get killed if I'm just doing this all alone. Who's gonna stay and help me? No one's gonna believe me.
I agree,
Ilium
we should
puts
not
his
go.
hands up.
We would be going there, wouldn't we?
No, Rivermere.
Not all of us.
Of course.
3 of us will go to Rivermere.
You are in Rivermere.
Yeah,
Wow.
I forgot to move the token.
Shakes fist.
3 of us will stay here in Rivermere. 2 of us will go to Snowshorn and warn the king. I would personally vouch that Nema and I go to Snowshorn. And I will leave Misha here.
I wouldn't want you to get separated from Misha.
Neither do I. But I do not think I would be of much help here, right now. Looking the way I do.
I
Let
will
me do
stay and
this.
protect. I will stay and protect the ones who remain.
Thank you.
Who are you going to have take control of companionship of Misha temporarily.
Please, 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 please.
No. I'm not trying to. You do whoever's best.
I want the kitty, I want the kitty, I want the kitty.
Ilian looks between Mara, Zahn, and Malcolm, snaps his fingers at Misha and points at Zahn, and Misha trots over, sits next to her.
Gives her a quick pet.
I will give you access to her sheet.
I will protect her with my life.
Thank you. Ilian turns to Nema. You're sure you can make the journey in one go?
I'll either push myself quite harshly or at least get you half the way.
Ilian gives a little nod. Very well. Let's not waste any more time.
Noah offers you a hand to help you up onto her back.
He gets up, a little clumsy.
Hold on tightly. It's been a bit since I've had anyone on my back while flying.
He loops his arms around her waist and like grabs onto his wrist to anchor himself there. His like last thing to do. He's going to relay to Misha that if they stay separated and she can't continue the fight, to track Ilian rather.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's good at that. He gives her a signal of a meeting place if he doesn't come back.
Okay.
So if Ilian doesn't make it back to Rivermere, he's telling Misha to go north.
Okay. So
Before Nema and Ilian take off, Nema's gonna salute the others and take up a gallop and start flying.
Good luck.
it is going to take you probably until just after dawn to get there. Especially if because it is the final night of the Void Nights. Like, you're starting to see a sliver of one of the moons come back, but it is still very dark. And when you look down below, you can't even discern tree from sky. It is that dark. So it is a little bit difficult to fly in this darkness, especially when you need to stay alert just in case, because Haha's still in that forest somewhere. If she sees a flying horse person, she's probably going to take advantage of that.
Well, she's gonna have to fight, get Ilian through my dead body.
Well, I think Alien falling to the ground is going to probably solve that problem fairly quick.
My dead body.
I
Yes,
think
the
you're
wonderful
wrong.
thing. My worst enemy, gravity.
I think it's not the solution you think.
Gravity keeps working against me. Thud.
Gravity.
Anyways, with you guys leaving, This is where we're gonna keep the focus on the main group for now. Because you're just gonna be flying. That's all you're doing. I may occasionally have you do rolls throughout for like hiding while in the air. But beyond that. Okay.
As they leave, Malcolm shakily takes out a cigarette and puts it in his mouth and lights it. Well, there goes two of the really good fighters. Now we're just left with you, Zahn. Taking a really long drag. Yeah. No offense, of course, Mara.
Fair enough.
She's like, yeah, I get it.
I was thinking it might have made sense for me to go. Not the charm fighter. Yeah, it's.
I mean, hey, you got one over both of us, you know, magic. So, you got probably a better advantage than either me or Zahn put together.
What fucking good is magic against a walking god? Like,
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Nope, sorry, wrong button.
Anyway, well, if we're going to focus on the head of authority, then we need to go talk to the mayor, make a case, and I have shit, my notes. Like takes out his journal and he like flipping through just to make sure he wrote stuff down that what Ilian said and what the king and the other walking gods have said so far. All right.
Okay.
Okay. I think I can definitely convince him because he does listen to me, mostly. Just please don't leave me by myself. I don't think I'm in the right mental state.
We have your back.
He'll clap Zahn on the shoulder and then nod to Mara. It's like a very shaky smile. I appreciate it. And will make his way to good old Mayor looks at the names. Mayor Harren.
Harren.
Close enough.
And you said he's just like on the porch of his like with the town hall, right?
No, of his house.
Of his house, okay. So take a bit, make sure anyone else is around, and then he'll just approach with the two behind him.
He's gonna look up at you. Oh, you're back, Malcolm. How have you been?
Been a lot better. Mr. Wylands, I'll be quite honest. Not great. And, I have some, very, very bad news to tell you. Not about myself, but of what we saw. And he, like, motions to both Mara and Zahn. The companions, just left.
He holds up a hand. You're really shaken. I've never seen you like this.
Yeah, it's, nicotine is not working, so, shit.
Aurea, please go play up in your room. Okay, Grandpa! And she gives you a wave, Malcolm, as she runs past with her dolls and goes up in her room.
He'll do, like, a very quick, like, half wave, half two-fingered salute at her.
Nobody knows why she likes you, she just does.
So,
she's a good kid. He leads you inside and into his sitting room. Pours you each a drink, like hard liquor.
Malcolm is going to down that shit immediately.
So let's talk.
Yes.
Tell me.
First of all, I want to just give you quick thanks for giving me everything that you have and being one of the few people that actually listen to me in the town. That being said, however, I am doing a huge service to Rivermere by trying to get as many people out of town as possible for what is about to come tomorrow.
What is happening?
Well, and he goes to his notebook where he's been writing everything down. How familiar are you with the gods that should not be spoken about?
He just kind of furrows his brows a moment. I know there are a couple. Everybody knows about Zaylor.
Right, it's the other one that you should be worried about.
Right.
I don't want to invoke their name due to the fact that apparently if you there's a chance that that could have an effect earlier on, so I want to avoid that. At the betterment of my peers and my associates, he motions to Zahn and Mara, I have decided to come directly to you about this, and with our aid, we would like to evacuate the town because a cult to said god is going to do something dreadful, some kind of attack.
Do you know what this god is going to do?
No. And that's what terrifies me. Because there are agents within Snowshorn, and there are agents within Bayhearth. But if I had to take a very, very logical guess, there is an individual that you might have seen or might not have seen. Allegedly, looks like an elven individual with, you said his blonde hair, right?
Blonde hair, pale skin, which is hallmark sign of a dragon.
And gold eyes.
And gold eyes.
Blonde hair, pale skin, golden eyes. We already know what that means. This is allegedly his moniker was going under Casey, but his true name is actually Zenton. He is one of we believe that he happens to be the one of the big dragon on the island, to be one of his children out in the world, and he is serving said goddess. So I have a strong feeling that he's gonna be involved, and there's gonna be really bad things that happen. I only have my word, as well as witnesses among two others that are currently going to Snowshorn to warn the king, who we were hired by to investigate matters involving this goddess to begin with. Did I cover everything? He's looking between both Mara and Zahn.
Very succinctly, yes.
I think so, yeah.
This is a lot to take in. But you have to understand my position now, as the mayor, as the leader of this town, and the person everybody looks to. We don't have any information on what they're going to do, how bad it's going to be, why they're doing it. I can't just go around telling all these people, you need to leave all of your worldly possessions and your livelihood and flee the town completely, with nothing but the clothes on your back, without knowing what they're going to do, because they will want answers. They are going to look to me and ask me why, how, what.
If you,
I won't have anything.
if you need a good story to go off of, Zahn, you said that the person, that turn that we had to deal with, they were blighted. That's what that was.
No, in certain terms.
Are you aware of what happened on the, it's like snapping his finger, island? It's an island. Shit.
No, it's not an island. It's the mainland on the other continent.
It's something on the mainland.
Cavius is the name of the town.
I think it was, Cavius, something with the blight. It's the really bad one that if you touch it, bad things happen to you. If you don't get it cured. That one.
I understand. I have heard stories of Cavius and how it was attacked and people were killed with blight.
That's what's gonna probably happen, because we saw the person that we talked to, that we were trying to get this information from, turned into a fucking monstrosity that was blighted.
He's gonna look at you like you're crazy.
Completely stone cold, still shaking, and then he looks to both Mara and Zahn. Help me out here, guys.
I'm afraid it's true.
Whether it's true or not, I personally would like to stop it before it happens so it doesn't disrupt this town and cut off a major food trade.
You
Destroy
understand that
people's
this involves
livelihoods.
An actual walking god, like.
I understand that. Trust me, I understand that. I grew up with stories of Zaylor and the shit he did back in the Age of Chaos. Last thing we need to do is tell these people that they're about to lose everything they love, and without reason. What I want you to do... Yes, what I want you to do, because I haven't seen this individual. If you can find this individual and point them out to me, I will have something to give these people. And tell them, hey, there is a red dragon here, and they're gonna do some really bad stuff. You need to leave. And do it as discreetly as possible so he doesn't catch on. Because the moment he catches on, that's probably gonna speed things up, don't you think?
I am... 1 second.
Indeed.
That's gonna cause more people to die if I go around and tell them they have to leave without their homes, without everything, and without just cause. It's just gonna cause more problems because they're gonna panic. It's gonna alert this red dragon, who is then gonna speed up the attack. I believe you, Malcolm. I do. But you have to understand how people act in a panic. A person is a smart individual. People are panicky, dangerous animals. Yes, I did quote Men in Black, shut up. We can't make them panicky. We have to make sure they gather what they need, some food, some clothing, and to exit the town in a calm and quiet manner so we don't alert the dragon. We do that, we manage that, no one dies. Okay?
He's like rubbing his face a lot as he's talking. It's like, yeah, sure, easy peasy, no problem whatsoever. 100%.
We still have some hours ahead of us. Just go around, observe, have drinks with people, talk to people. See if you can see this individual. Keep in mind, dragons can change the way they look in... He motions to himself in a form like this. It's happened before. I do believe the king has done it.
Can I...
But like you said, they got telltale signs. We have to look for that. Then you point them out to me, and I'll have something to give the people so they leave calmly.
As he says that, what would be the equivalent of an insight check? Presence?
I do think it's presence.
Can I make a presence roll on the mayor?
Actually, presence is charm. Well, yeah. Perceive. It's actually instinct. Perceive as sense and navigate. If you mouse with this mod that I added in, if you mouse over your stats, you will see what they do.
Oh, could I roll an instinct on the mayor, and could I use my because he specifically said it can change your form into anyone? Could I use my survival instincts experience? Which is this. Cool. And, yeah. That. Oh my god, is that a crit? No, it's not.
That is not a crit, unfortunately. But 18 with hope. This is the mayor. And as far as you could tell, his reasoning is sound because you take a moment, you slow your mind because you are panicked for your town. Take a moment and slow your mind because he has always been a voice of reason. He is, in a way, right. If he just goes around telling everybody, hey, get out of town now, there's going to be something happening that's very bad, it may cause the dragon to go on alert because he's somewhere in the town. You don't know what he looks like because dragons can change their form. It may also alert him doing that by overhearing it and cause the timeline to speed up and kill more people.
Right.
I'm gonna have Zahn put like a hand on Malcolm's shoulder. It's like he said, just interact with people, see what you can see. I believe you're good at that.
He nods.
I'm not going to bed until everybody is safe.
Okay.
I'm only one person. I can't protect people from this threat and themselves. We need to do this carefully.
He does nod. To clarify what the instinct roll was for, everything that he has said up to this point and every mannerism that Mayor Willans... Is it Willans or Wylans? Willans. Everything that Mayor Willans has said up to this point and every like...
Gets corrected immediately, gets it wrong again.
Yeah, okay, Serende. Anyway, every non-verbal cue that the mayor is giving off, does that prove with my instinct checked that he is in fact the mayor and not the dragon pulling a fast one on me?
Yeah. First off, he has rounded ears.
Okay.
He doesn't have slitted pupils, and his eyes are brown.
Okay. So there is
and he has reddish hair.
So this is a very clear distinction with dragons specifically. No matter how they disguise themselves, they'll always have the slitted pupils, the pointed ears.
Yes.
Excuse me.
And their natural eye color.
Okay. Good to know. Alright, so I think that clarifies that. He'll like take in a deep breath, look over to Zahn. You're right. You are once again, my good friend Zahn, completely right. This is just so...
He stands up and he approaches you and puts his hands on your shoulders. I appreciate you for coming to me with this, all right? But now we have to outplay this dragon. If anything, they would be expecting us to panic, giving them a reason.
Right.
Let's be calm. Let's look for him. Come back to me. I'm not going to bed until everybody's safe in this town. And I will start the work of going around.
Aside from the tavern, aside from the obvious place where he would probably hang out, is there any point of interest within the town that I wouldn't know of that my friends here could possibly take a look into?
The docks. You know there's not much in this town. The shops would be closed down at this time, and everybody goes to have some food.
Right.
In the inn. Sometimes there's late fishers at the dock. Sometimes the teens go out there and watch the bioluminescence, but that usually only happens under one of the moons being full, so. But they can go and take a look down at the docks. You go take a look in town, and when you do find this individual, I'm going to have you and your friends keep an eye on Arya. Okay? When I'm done, I'll come back for her with her mother. And I'm going to get those two out of town. I'm going to be the last one to leave. This town is my responsibility.
He nods. Very well.
But if Anne refuses to leave, you lot are going to make them leave. Then come back here and help me get everybody else out of town. Understood?
Sorry, I was chewing a Twix. When you...
How dare you?
Not sponsored.
Is it the right or the left Twix?
It's the right, I guess. I think. No, it's left.
Middle.
It's something.
Ew.
All I know is that it's
The
Snickerdoodle.
left one's better.
Middle Twix.
Look, all I know is that it's Snickerdoodle, and it's actually kind of better than the original.
Rude. I like to put Twix in the freezer, wait until it's nice and hard, then pull it out of the freezer, let it sit for 2 minutes, and then it's fucking perfect. That's me, though.
Okay, then.
He will stand up, a little more calm. All right, I think that's doable.
Good.
Well, let's not waste any more time, my friends. Let's get to work.
Yep.
Right.
Let's do it.
Right. Yeah.
And he'll give a nod of his head to the mayor before he walks out.
Pats Misha on the noggin.
Cat.
Mentally calmed. Breath taken. Task in hand. You begin to go and look for this individual, and at this time, I am going to have Nema.
Yes.
Let's see. Which one will I have you roll? Roll me finesse.
Finesse. Yippee.
BRB.
Yippee!
17? It's decent. I mean, you do definitely meet the DC for it, but you do, like, you're getting close to where the midway point between Timberview and Rivermere are. And you do see a couple lights down below on the path, so you lift up and move off to the left, because at this point, if you were to turn back, it would throw off the timing and you wouldn't get to Snowshore until mid-afternoon, and by then the attack could have already happened and be over with. So, there is a choice point here. You can either go back and warn the rest of the party that there are people on the road, which could be nothing. They could be just like travelers. because you can't see them, and if you get close enough, and they are the cultists, that also may speed up the time.
Yeah,
So either you can warn and it could be nothing, or you can head to Snowshorn. It's up to you.
Well, look back towards where Ilian is. I doubt I can really see him, but
Probably not.
look down below. Do you see those lights?
He does look down. How many lights are there, Soul?
About 4.
4. Okay. Are they like dispersed? Are they close together?
They're fairly close together. They're almost like walking together. But it is well known across Anduria, if you come across another traveler while on your travels and it is getting late, you tend to travel together and talk because safety in numbers.
Right.
But again, if you go down to take a closer look and see who these people are, and they are cultists, you're going to let the cultists know, and it could speed things up.
Right.
But if they're just travelers, you're going to slow down your approach to Snowshorn.
Yeah. Ilian
'Cause
looks down.
Where I put
at
her
the,
token is exactly where you are right now.
I gotta have a look.
But they
Okay,
are
wow.
walking at a... You could tell by the movement of the light that they are walking at a leisurely pace.
Okay. He will look down at the cluster of lights. Takes a moment, squints a little bit. They don't look like an army force. At least to me.
Yeah, but you don't really need much if you're about to attack a dragon, or the goddess, or a plague.
They don't look to be moving urgently.
No.
We can't take this risk. I'm not saying this to... I'm not saying this because I want to run away. I'm saying this because we don't have time to lose. We can't afford to be wrong.
So you're saying keep moving? Turn back.
We'll keep moving.
Nima gives a stoic nod and keeps flying. Is there... I really would... I'll just come out and say, is there any way I could possibly spend stress or even possibly my own hit points to try to speed it up just a tiny bit?
I would say you can spend stress to speed it up a little bit, but at a cost of that the DC for any future finesse checks going higher. Because at this point in time, the choice was the fear part of that roll.
Mm.
But you've gone unnoticed. So the DC for the next roll will jump if you go faster. And it will become more likely you get spotted by whatever things out in the woods exist, because you're not staying over roads, are you?
No, I'm trying to go straight.
Yeah. Any seraphs that have worked in this world usually tend to stay above roads to keep, so that way they can fly over, and if they see any bandits causing any people in trouble, they could swoop down. So seeing a seraph over natural land where people generally do not go is a little unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Not unheard of, but it's like, you can't protect people if you're not over them.
Okay, then I won't spend any stress, at least not now.
I'm just giving... You could do what you want. I'm just giving you all the information to have an informed choice in this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and you continue to move on. Heading towards Snowshorn, and we cut back to the party within Rivermere. First, let's start with Zahn and Mara. Where are you two going, and what are you two planning on looking for? Because there's a few places you could go. There's the old mill on the hill, there's the chapel, there's the docks, and there's the inn. Those are the hopping places.
Alright, guess on. We'll check the chapel.
Okay? What are you gonna do, Mara?
I think, did I unmute myself? Yes.
It's fine.
I think at first she'd just follow Zahn around, but, like when Zahn goes into the church, she'd decide to, like, kind of, like, stay outside and look around, see if she sees anybody, like, out and about.
So,
If that makes sense.
with 3 of you and 4 places to check, you're opting to follow her and leave 2 places unchecked.
I thought we were, like, working. Like, I thought she and I were going together places. I thought that was
You
the
can
plan.
if you want. I'm not going to stop you. If you want to help her out, you can.
I don't really know what the timetable is here.
I'm the one with the timetable. But given that you're looking over the town with a fine-toothed comb for a dragon disguised as some dude...
Izan might have pointed you in a different direction.
Yeah.
Whichever sounded more appealing to you, I suppose.
And for reference, Malcolm said he is going to check the tavern. So you have.
So that's 2 places checked.
So you
I think
have,
she would recommend the docks.
Yeah, I think Mara would go to the docks then.
Okay, so the one place that will be left unchecked is the old mill.
Oh boy.
Old Mill on the Hill.
The old mill on the hill. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're first going to start with Zahn as she walks into the temple. There are several people there currently. Some praying to Sindron, some talking or waiting their turn to talk to the priest. I want you... So how are you going to approach this? Are you just going to sit and observe? Are you going to talk to people? Are you going to talk to the priest? Or are you just going to move about the area looking a little bit more suspicious but able to get more information?
I'd say Sindron would probably, San would probably go to the...
Oh my god, I didn't know you...
would probably go to the altar of Sindron and, like, while she's, like, paying her respects, like, in the typical devout way, she would probably, like, try to keep an eye out to the other places, see what
Okay.
was going on.
Alright, so... I want you to roll... an instinct roll for me as you do that and watch people quietly and discreetly.
Sure.
Ooh, nice roll. 14. With hope. So give your... Well, you can't give yourself hope, but you know.
Must be nice.
You know, just give yourself a pat on the back then. But, you go up to the altar and you bow your head. Eventually, one of the salty old fishermen comes up, bows his head. You can hear mumbling, God of mortals, please continue to give me good health. And ask your incorporeal siblings to please protect me as I go out on the boat and fish on the waters tomorrow. And he will place down a coin in a little bowl on the altar, which is meant to pay for like local things, like they do food handouts and they do like community get-togethers and stuff like that, and also pay for the upkeep of the temple. Syndron does not take any of the money. He does not need it. He just comes, eats, and then leaves. He's like, I'll have some food, but I don't need the money. But it's meant to, the money is meant to support the community. And he bows his head, smiles at you, and this dude has a salty, weathered face, like a good old salty fisherman. His beard is wiry from years at sea and being dried with salt on it, and you know how damaging salt is. And he has what looks like a cut from the lower orbit of his eye down to his lip, almost like what would look like a fishing hook got stuck there and ripped away by the wind, or somebody ripped it away, or maybe it was a drunken night and they joked with each other about being fish and hooking each other with hooks. Who knows? But he does have damage from years upon years and upon years of fishing. But what you do see, rounded ears, dark green eyes, round pupils. This is not him. You look around, you see the priest, same elven woman as usual, hair tied back, older. She is a classic dark elf, dark skin. She kind of has silvery dark eyes, so there's like flecks of silver in her eyes, and they're a little bit darker from age. And she does have pointed ears, but so do all elves. So her pupils are also round. She is not the dragon. And as for everybody else in there, which is about 3 more people, as you turn to walk back down the aisle and possibly sit in the pew or leave, you get quick cursory glances. One is a traveler with a hood up. Classic traveler, cloak that's dark green, sword on the back, looks like an adventurer, possibly a warrior of some sort. And you manage to get just a look of the face under the hood. By the slightly flattened nose, this is a wild Brockfee. This is not the more humanoid version of Brockfee, but the ones with like the curled pointed teeth, the wild fur from the elbows, and just the spine, the fur down the spine and tail, and horns. You can see ever so slightly like the top of his hood is lifted up by horns, and everybody else is human. This is a predominantly human town. So, you do not see a dragon with that 14.
Gotcha.
Okay. We're going to cut to Malcolm.
Okay.
What are you doing, Malcolm?
Malcolm's going in the tavern after putting out his cigarette that he had finished smoking once he got outside, relit it, rest of it, and then, like, put it out. And he would go in the tavern to observe, sit at the bar, his usual spot at the bar, as he goes in, and just, like, casually look around, while saying hi to people that he obviously recognizes. Just, hey, Don. Good evening. All that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. A few people ignore you. Why don't you roll me an instinct roll, please?
Sure.
As you try to discreetly people watch, essentially.
always with fear, man.
Always with fear, but it is an 18. There are a lot of people in here. You know this place hops after dark. Like right after sunset. People close up shop or finish up their fishing or milling or farming and come here for a meal because the stews that is made here is absolutely fucking divine. And as you do start looking around at people, you look at the barkeep, you look at the few people walking past you, but there's a lot of people that you're currently missing looking at, because if you were to, sit up straight, turn and crane your head and start scanning, it'll look like you're looking for somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the process, because of the amount of people you have here, the process of looking for people in this entire place is going to take a couple of hours. Because it's packed to the brim. You got one of the last seats available. And fortunately, it was your favorite seat. And sitting right next to you is Jeremy.
He's like...
Hey, you're back. How you doing?
Evening, Jeremy. Have any good business transactions lately, or are you still a bum?
Oh, I got some good business transactions. You still selling coffee in a fucking potion bottle and calling it a tincture of warmth?
The fact that you know about that because I gave you the idea, it will be the worst mistake I have ever done in the history of living here. No, I am not selling that anymore.
You think about it, the moment they fucking open the bottle, they're gonna know it's coffee.
Yes, well, hopefully they open the bottle far away from here and get a nice little shot of coffee when they heat it up like I tell them to. He's, like, going through his journal, just, like, occasionally, like, looking up and glancing at people, writing a very brief description down. And then he'll even raise a hand over toward Jesna to, seem as inconspicuous as possible. Coffee place, nothing hard. Need to stay awake for tonight. I got some business I gotta deal with.
Hey, Jesna, he's probably gonna pour that in the potion bottles and sell it. He's obviously giving you a hard time.
Do you have anything better to do, Jeremy?
Nope.
Yeah,
Do you?
Yes, actually.
Oh, Mr. Big Shot, he's like doing the hand walkie thing. Mr. Big Shot has something to do finally, instead of wallowing in pity in his fucking house. Damn, these two really rib on each other.
Nope. I'm in a cordial mood, Jeremy, so I won't respond with that with a typical middle finger or even a fist.
Come on. It's our usual thing. I rib you, you rib me, we get in a little bit of a fist fight, knock each other's teeth on the floor. Bea comes and heals us so we don't have mouth without teeth.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. That's exactly what I want to do at this particular moment in time. Fucking smartass.
Yeah, we're both smartasses.
Haha. He's very clearly, like, not in the mood to talk to him.
Jeremy just wants nothing more than to fuck with you.
And,
I
like,
will say,
sure.
in that time he's like fucking with you and ribbing you, there has been a few people that has come and gone. So there are some missed people, unfortunately. But things do quiet down. He sticks his face in his ale, and you and your coffee with a cigarette in your mouth. Weirdest combination of flavors.
I would say he'd probably have, like, the cigarette in, like, an ashtray just burning on occasion.
Yeah. And you do manage to get a look of what people you can, and none of these people are the dragon, as far as you could tell. There's a fair mix of elves, some maybe like you do know there's 2 Brockfi in town. There's Bia and what was her name? Bia, who is the elderly one with twin braids, silver hair, and Tia, her granddaughter, who has a short, cute brown bob and gentle fawn-like colors, and she is more of a wild Brockfi because she does have fine fur on her face. But she has had her horns cut off.
Huh. Is that like a recent thing?
She did it by choice probably like a year ago, as far as you know, because they kept getting in the way.
Okay. Cool.
Because she tends to work at the mill cleaning out like the gummed up gears of like fallen husks from wheat and stuff like that. So getting into tight places and her horn getting caught on something is not fun. So she had him cut off so she could do her job effectively.
As he's like noting the people that have come and gone, seeing that very clearly none of them resemble a disguised dragon, even on the surface level, he's gonna like scratch at his neck and then begrudgingly turn back to Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, I have a question for you. A serious question.
Okay.
And since he is very close to me, I'm going to use Tell No Lies on him.
Okay.
Which they have to make against a spellcast roll that I do. But this is, of course, we agreed that this isn't a spell. This is something he can just, like, convince people with his presence alone to not lie to him. So I'll do... I guess I'll have to make a presence check for that. Correct?
I believe you're trying to convince him, right?
Yeah, so, like, he's gonna start talking...
Or charm.
Yes, I'm trying to charm him in the typical way. So, using that with my presence, then. Amazing. Thank you, game. I don't know if that is a success or not. Do I have a spellcasting modifier somewhere? Or a spellcasting number I have to meet?
I think you do have to meet your spellcasting
Where would that
for it to
be?
work. Because it still technically is a spell. We're just saying it's not for the sake of you being human.
Yeah.
And unable to use magic.
Marie, where did you find your spellcasting DC thing at on your sheet?
Oh my god, she's dead?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
Oh.
We're so
I'm sorry.
screwed.
I'm like,
We're screwed.
I'm very tired. I'm like, you know the thing with the
The
cats,
brain.
where the cats they fit the container.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Hermes
doing
is
that on my
currently doing that.
chair right now. I'm like, my back is on my chair, and my legs are on my bed, and my butt's just hanging.
Understandable.
I'm like reaching
Mhm.
up to my desk. It's but no, I don't know where my DC is because
I'm trying to find it.
fucking I got nothing.
Sorry, on success, they cannot lie to you.
There's like, what is that?
Speak if you ask them
There's
to.
stuff here. I don't.
No, that's not it.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't see it. That's so weird.
To the book.
To the book.
Google it.
back to the index. SSK spellcast.
Maybe it's like they roll with something, and it's like
No, I don't think so. Never had to roll before when you cast a spell.
Well, yeah, I guess because they're all attack spells. They don't. I don't know. They've always been like rolled a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just kind of been trusting you.
Spells.
That I don't know.
We're all new to this system. You've made a mistake.
Well,
What kind of spells can you do?
Why is this so comfortable?
I don't know, but it sounds like it would hurt my back.
So it's like my neck is at like 90 degrees to my torso. It's I'm like,
That ow.
Sounds
It should
painful.
be intensely uncomfortable. But
You're
I'm
also
kinda vibing.
intensely tired, so like fortunately
Oh my
this
God.
is
I'm
the last game of the mini campaign, so
gonna fall asleep.
don't. Please don't.
I'm doing my
Still
best.
need you. Still need you because you're next.
When you make an action roll, the roll will have a difficulty. The number you need to reach or exceed when you roll. Often the GM sets the roll's difficulty based on the situation. Some features provide this difficulty in parentheses after the listed roll, such as an agility roll or a spellcast roll. If you're making an action roll against the adversary, the difficulty is found in their stat block. So it is completely based off of you.
Yeah. I will say he is just an average townsperson. He's not anything special.
Okay.
So, but at the same time, you did roll with fear. He may be wise to your tricks. We'll see how you approach this.
He will gently like pat him on the back. I know we often come to blows for one reason or another, but you would say we're friends, right?
Why do you think I do this? I mean, we know each other. Come on.
Right.
We
Well,
fuck with each other. It's our thing, right? At least I hope it is, or else I've been making a mistake for years.
yes, you were probably one of the few people in this town that seems to match my tact, which I appreciate. So, I ask you, my good friend Jeremy of a good 5 years now, have you in particular seen anyone, and he's like lowering his voice, have you in particular seen anyone in this town that looks a bit strange? Like, no in town, obviously not from here, aside from the companions I came in with a couple days ago, that seemed out of the ordinary. I know that you have some business ventures around certain areas of the town, but I don't know everything. So it would really help me because I'm trying to help my friends out. And I also want them to get paid, and you know I don't like to short people. As much as I try to make good on my offers, I've also never shorted you either.
No, you haven't. We just bust each other's balls. That's our thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do know Lehman is back in town.
Mm.
He looks different after like 3 years. You remember how he looked? Short curly hair and you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he looks fucking weird with dreadlocks. I think he went over to like Elder Tree or something to see family, I guess, and he just stayed there for a bit. He looks different. He's wearing like elven clothes now. But beyond that, maybe 2 or 3 people. But you know, we get travelers through here because we occasionally get the boats coming in here because we're the only one on the western coast of Zopha's Reach.
Right, the docks. Makes sense. So, you haven't seen any, like, you know, people with golden eyes and pointed ears? Not typical elves, mind you. They specifically look a little weirder.
He pauses a moment.
Out of the ordinary, even.
No, no, you're busting my balls because you're suggesting there's a dragon in Rivermere.
Of course, it does sound silly when it comes out of my mouth like that, but I'm completely serious.
This is a town of 60 people. There ain't nobody here. The only elf I've seen recently is fucking Lehman.
Well, aside from the elven clothes from visiting family and the dreadlocks, how else does he look weird? Has he been acting weird too? Like, different?
Nah, I just think he looks weird with the fucking dreadlocks.
He, like, pauses, immediately rolls his eyes, and then just sighs. Well, alright. I'll take that into consideration. Good to know.
Yeah, you won't see him. Points over your shoulder. He's right behind you.
Huh. He, like, looks over his
And
shoulder.
you turn around. You see a tall elven man just looking down at you. Bright green eyes. I'm gonna see if I can get like the picture visible to you guys. View token artwork. There it is. Works a little bit different here. This guy. He just looks down at you.
He immediately jumps.
Malcolm.
Every walking god. Hello again, Lehman.
I'm surprised to still see you around.
He, like, looks at him, and I remember him, like, with shorter hair, right?
Yeah, shorter, fluffy, curly hair. And he now has these long dreadlocks. He has golden earrings. And he does have some tattooing on his face, indicative of, like, native Amurian elves.
Gotcha. He'll, rub his face a bit. You do always have a tendency to sneak up on me like that when I least expect it. Yes, I am indeed still in town. Came back...
I have caught you do things on several occasions by sneaking up on you.
Everybody likes to do that for some reason. I really don't understand why.
It's fun.
You know, I was gonna say the dreadlocks look really good on you, Lehman, but I'm starting to lean the other way.
You and Jeremy are quite the pair. When are you getting married? He still has that sass despite the poise he has gained.
He immediately gags. That, like, ah!
Whoa.
No.
He just smirks at you.
Malcolm, I didn't know you were homophobic like that. Damn.
Man,
Homophobia does not exist in my world.
Okay.
Except for him.
Except for him.
I am the only
I'm gonna kill him.
homophobic character
Fucking-
in this game. That's my
Fucking humans, always ruining everything.
Oh, dear.
Inventing homophobia, killing all the dragons.
Well,
Son
Lehman
of a bitch.
says that. You can see out of the corner of your eye as Jeremy leans to you and does like the really exaggerated kissy puckered lips at you.
He immediately like, puts his palm in Jeremy's face and pushes him away. Like, cut that shit out, jackass. God.
But I love.
Yes, I did, Nox.
Now that was worth it. Good to see you again. I'll be watching you. And he walks over and sits in a corner up against the window frame because there's not really any open seating left.
Right. Right. Wonderful. And he goes back to his notes to like quickly like mark down Lehman's name while like hovering like a page over to like block it from Jeremy's view. Because he's like writing really shorthand, almost chicken scratch, the shit that he can kind of only read. Because he's writing
you have
super
doctor's
fast.
handwriting.
Yeah, because he's writing really fast. It's like, okay, well, he's here now, so good to know.
I didn't know you could write.
I didn't know you still had a voice.
Yeah. Give me about 5 more drinks and I won't.
Never change. Never change, Yami.
So, all in all, the only new person that seems to have returned to town is Lehman. But you know him. He had bright green eyes, which is indicative of elves, round pupils.
Noted.
That is likely not your dragon.
Nope.
Now, we cut
Surprise
to
everyone.
Mara.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Malcolm, can you
You-
write me a prescription for wake up pills?
I could slap you across the face.
Alright, come here.
I can hit you with a bonk stick.
How bad?
Do that.
Oh no.
Okay,
Now-
ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Woo!
Bonk stick achieved.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. What's up?
You
I'm rallying.
chose
Let's go gambling.
to. Yeah, you chose to go to the docks.
Yes.
What exactly are you looking for? Because you do see some boats. There is even a sailed boat, which, if you knew about Lehman, that's the boat Lehman came on. Was this nice sailed boat that's meant for crossing the Sea of You also see a bunch of fishing boats. Some of them sailed, some of them not. But they are clearly fishing boats by the fact that they have netting hanging off of them. And there are still some people out there, maybe even some people leaning up against the storehouses, having a smoke or just shooting the shit. Mostly teenagers. Why don't you roll me an instinct roll, please?
Yippee.
Okay. 18
go.
with hope.
Oh no, I'm already losing it. I'm not. The rally is not lasting long, folks. All right, let's keep moving.
We'll keep it going. We'll keep
We
it
got
going.
this. We got this. Let's
We
go.
got this. From what you could tell, there are a few people. You've never really been to this town, so you can't tell who's new and who's not. But you are looking at faces. You can see a fellow Brockfee there, a young woman who is a wild Brockfee, which I don't know if you wrote down if there are any in your convent in the mountains. Any wild Brockfee? Or just mostly just regular, ordinary Brockfee?
I'll say there's a few.
Okay.
Also, still not a common. You're just chilling.
Yeah. You do notice
sorry.
she doesn't have
Yeah.
horns, but when she leans down to pick something up, you do see what looks like cut nubs. So she has cut horns. This is what I was telling Malcolm about, is Tia. She picks it up. She picks up a fallen piece of paper, flicks her tail, and starts walking off with a happy hum. She is clearly not the dragon. Dragons can't look like Brockfee. What you do see, when you see those couple of people leaning up against the storehouse, they draw the most attention because there is a group of about 3 of them that seem to be whispering to each other in quiet tones.
Suspicious.
Goddamn teenagers, right?
Damn fucking teens.
In their loud rock and roll and their saggy
Always.
pants.
Always fucking.
Teenagers scared the living shit out of me.
Always up to shit. Is there any way I could discreetly is there a route by which I could discreetly approach to get close enough to hear them.
If you walk down the dock, the edge of the docks a little bit, like you're just going for a stroll, that going past the storehouses is a way to get back to the path to the main road leading into town. So you could theoretically walk by the storehouses and not look like you're eavesdropping.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Just kind of like stroll on by, try and like not linger too long, but try and see if there's anything sketch in what they're talking about.
First off, they're two of them are human. The third one has their back facing towards you, so you cannot see their face. So to explain what it looks like is the two humans are leaned up against the wall of the storehouse facing toward the road. And there's like 2 or 3 people walking past as they go toward town to get some food. This other individual seems to have hood up and has their back to you, and you cannot get a good look at their face without circling around them and nearly standing next to the kids. Or I say kids, they're like about 25. Without staying next to them to see their face. That would look suspicious. It is up to you whether you want to just continue on and assume.
Motherfucker! Fireball!
Not what I meant. I'm so sorry. I hit F1 on my keyboard and that opened my Discord soundboard, and in my attempt to close the soundboard, I hit a button.
That's so fucking
Hey, Shane! I think
So
you
sorry.
have a new short.
Yeah, that's so perfectly
No.
timed.
No.
We can have a little childbearing for fun. That's a treat.
That's funny.
Chat. You can't
As they say, that's funny there.
Okay, before you continue, I need to figure out how to close my fucking soundboard. Okay, it's fine. It's closed. I'm sorry. Keep going. Ignore me.
That was too fucking perfect. I was just getting into a description of like, she could just continue on walking or find a way to get that guy to turn around, and that comes up. It's wizard time, motherfucker!
I have an idea.
just absolutely demolish him. Just
I cast cinder grasp and set him on fire. If I can, no, what I'm gonna do is, as I'm walking by them at like the closest point, I am going to find something to trip on and simply eat it. just crash to the ground like.
As this acting, or are you legitimately falling?
Yes.
I need to know for the sake of whether you're taking. What?
I damage for falling over. Like, I'm 20 years old. Maybe if I was like 50 or whatever, I could.
Yeah, I mean, no old woman.
In my personal opinion, a 20-year-old. Wait.
Okay, fine.
Add the ground taste.
See you next fall.
Delicious.
Don't feel sorry, Nox. That was fucking amazing. That was perfect. That was a perfection incarnate right there. If we don't at least get 1,000 views on that short, I'm gonna be disappointed in all of our viewers.
I'm really glad it was the
What
wizard
viewers?
and not the fucking incorrect buzzer or Yoda dying or the Taco Bell bong.
It was specifically wizard time.
Imagine.
Even like
time.
the way that he was talking, like matched my speech right now because I'm so tired. And he's just like, "Is the wizard dying?"
This is quite literally
And
perfectly timed
fact-
Twitch moments.
and the fact that she's playing a sorcerer.
That too.
God, that was so...
Yeah. So yeah, I eat shit.
Yeah, you just straight up thump, eat shit on the ground. And this does cause the individual to instinctively turn around. This is the whole part of that roll, by the way. I'm deciding to move it down the timeline a little bit.
Oh.
And one of the two humans does walk over and help you up. Hey, you gotta be careful. These planks are uneven. Are you gonna look at him and then look at the turned guy's face?
Yeah, kind of like as like, does he help me up? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Did he help me up? Yeah.
One of the humans help you up. Yeah.
I kind of I glance at him and I'm like, thank you. Yeah, it's, you know.
The dude that had his back to you did not help you up.
Yeah. Like I look at him and I say it, and like I glance over at his friend, the guy in the hood, like as I'm talking, just like
he is pale, and he does have gold eyes.
Oh.
Oh.
Bum.
The human gives you a pat on the back. Go get some rest. Have a drink. Hands you like a couple gold pieces.
Oh,
you need a drink. Go get some rest. You look tired.
Aw, you're so kind. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem. Have a good night.
You too. You too. Enjoy
Brilliant.
the weather.
Yeah.
And I do my best to play it cool and like walk nice and slow until I'm out of line of sight, and then I start booking it for the mayor's house. Wait,
Okay.
no, wait. I know where Malcolm is, right?
Yes,
Like,
he said he was
I
going to be at the
presume he's
tavern.
gonna-
Yeah, he said he was going to
So
be at
I
the
would
tavern.
probably go and find Malcolm first,
Okay.
Okay.
because he knows the mayor.
Yeah, he would be sitting
you would be bursting in about the time Jeremy's 2 drinks in and still shit talking him, and after he wrote down some notes about Lehman.
Okay. She bursts in, and presumably that is enough to get Malcolm to glance over, and she's just like waves at him and then runs back outside.
You get yourself a little Brockfeet girlfriend.
He'll grin. Why, yes, I did, and then he'll leave immediately.
He just has like a shocked look for a moment. I was actually joking. Didn't think anybody would actually want to date him.
And then as he's spinning around hearing that, he's like walking backwards. Her name is Mara, by the way, asshole. And then he walks out.
Also, I'm gay.
Hey,
Oh man, he just happened to pick the one with all the gay women in it.
This is the one with all the gay women.
And then he'll like walk out as if nothing happened. It's like, all right, what's up? You look troubled.
I found him.
What?
He's at the docks. He's at the docks. He had a hood on, and he was talking to some guys, and I ate it. Definitely on purpose.
Like
she has a split lip.
Oh,
and you know, he turned around and he had the eyes. He had the fucking eyes, right?
All
he
right.
was pale.
What was he wearing?
Yeah. He's hood on. He was like, was it like a traveling hood, kind of?
It was a dark traveling hood, almost like a cloak.
Yeah, he had like a traveling cloak thing, pretty dark colored. He was talking to some guys by the warehouse.
The warehouse.
I was thinking, yeah. What do we do?
You go get Zahn. She should still be at the chapel. I'll go tell the mayor.
Okay, and she sprints off, like, does not wait for it anymore. Just goes. Just fucking...
He is going to walk towards the mayor's house since it's, like, not even that farther of a distance.
Okay.
Trying to remain inconspicuous.
Okay, you walk to the mayor's house and you do see Heron trying to be inconspicuous by sitting on the porch, smoking a pipe.
Malcolm will take out another cigarette, casually put it in his mouth, not light it, and he'll look over, or like lean against the railing. He's by the docks, by the warehouse. Pale skin, gold eyes, wearing a hood. He's accompanied by...
Go stroll with me? Stands up. I want to see for myself.
Sure. What should we be bullshitting about, talking-wise?
How you fucking smell like a wet fish all the time. How about that?
Rude, first of all. Second of all, we could talk about selling fish as a new investiture for your town. That's why you're leading me to the docks.
He sighs. Sounds good. And... Yes, father? I'll be back. I'm going to have a walk with Malcolm here. All right. Don't let him pickpocket you. And she gives you a wink, Malcolm.
Don't worry, my hands are gonna be high up here. Immediately puts it in his pockets.
And he starts walking with you, trying to keep it a leisure pace just to not look suspicious, like they're in a rush. You two are in a rush.
Yeah, he's gonna basically
So tell me...
sorry, go on.
So tell me this idea.
Right, so... And he's gonna keep pace with, Haran and talk to him, like he usually does when he's trying to quote-unquote scheme. But it's like he's talking like he's doing his normal shtick for his what he usually does, which is being a con man, but it's also adding in the fact that he's actually trying to sound like he's being a salesman.
Okay.
And as he's walking with Haran, I keep forgetting, sorry.
Heron Willens.
Right. As he's walking with Haran, he's going to like begin. Well, considering that Rivermere is a predominant factor for a lot of goods that come from the west, predominantly trading some of the fish down from Bayhuff, I was thinking that as part of my business investitures, that I could act as a solo merchant under the guise of Rivermere itself to help sell some product potentially at a slightly higher margin in order to give you guys a bit more revenue to, you know, support the towns and the community as a whole. I'm trying to give back after all. And he's doing his very best to, like, while he's talking, casually taking a drag every so often as he's, like, doing what he normally does, which is casing other people that are walking by, if anyone, as they're walking down towards the docks.
You do see... I'd say since you're going at a leisurely pace, by the time you pass the statue of the town's founder, which is Heron's great-great-great-grandfather, you do see 3 individuals coming out from between the 2 storehouses.
Okay.
And Heron does grab your arm, stop you, and make your back turn, as casual as possible, to those 3 individuals.
And he will do so.
Keep talking.
And so what I was thinking is that, aside from, you know, having those margins play very carefully into your budget, you could technically increase your budget by at least 10% by the end of the year with my contributions to Rivermere, thus making it a bit more prosperous in the town, and maybe adding a bit more to the community. Maybe have some people move in, build some more product. You know how business goes. They move in because there's actually more jobs here. Make the community thrive, Mayor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And you, as you're talking, you watch as his eyes ever so, like the pupils, ever so slightly flick over your shoulder and then back to you real quick, like he's tracking them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean the end of next year? Because we're 2 months from the end of the year.
He nods. Of course. This right now, it's not possible. It's kind of preposterous if you try to bring that up at the very end of the year, but at the beginning of the new year, possibly even getting started sooner than later at the near cut end of this year, I say that we could see maybe even a 15% increase by the fourth quarter of the following year.
Well, that is an interesting prospect. If you could draw up the math for me, I will think about it.
Of course, I already have several notes written, and he's looking in his notes, flipping the pages casually to quote-unquote find it. He is, like, occasionally glancing up, doing the same thing that the mayor is doing.
And eventually he just stops you. They split off into 3 different directions. I did see the gold eyes. I believe you. We still have to approach this quietly. Come back to the house with me.
Very well.
And he leisurely walks back because he doesn't want to speed it up, but it's up to you if you want to speed it up or not.
No, he's gonna keep remaining inconspicuous as to not draw attention. He will, like, step up a little further just to, like, show that he's excited by the prospect of increasing the town's income. As he's even saying, like, and even so, it's a wonderful thing that you all even allow me this to begin with, because I've only been here for such a short time. It really is, I really do appreciate you giving me some leeway into bringing you this business proposal to begin with, because I know you're a very busy man with what Rivermere does have. Very, very prestigious position and all that. And he's like, as he's talking, he's like stepping a little more forward just to get a good idea of potentially where the 3 are going in their directions. And he's just like looking around wildly with like a bigger smile on his face, clearly putting on an act of sorts for the mayor. But also
so you're
observing.
putting on an act to not look suspicious.
Correct. Like an excited businessman.
Yeah. Roll me presence.
Okay.
And you can add con artist to it.
I also have salesman alibi, so could I add that too?
I would say at this point in time, con artist makes more sense because you're actually trying to con these individuals into thinking you're trying to sell things.
That works. If that's the case, let me see. I'm looking at my other things real quick. If I'm trying to, since I am technically lying, I would like to also add Deaf Deceiver to this, which gives me advantage on the roll when I spend the hope.
Sure, go ahead.
Awesome, so there goes my fucking hope.
You are now hopeless.
Back to normal. Awesome.
Uh-huh.
Understandable.
Alright.
Okay. Very nice. 27. You do put on an act. You put on the best act of your life. Like, it depends upon it. I will give you 2 people, which are the 2 humans. They don't wear hoods.
Mm-hmm.
You do see one head past you and into the inn, and the other one seems to be heading toward the chapel.
Hmm.
But you seem to have lost track of the dragon sometime back.
I see. And as he finishes like this grand display of clearly making the best deal he's ever made in his life with the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm chewing a Twix again.
Oh my god.
Sorry, they're good.
How dare you consume food to stay alive? How rude.
It's just a sweet treat. He will step up to the mayor and smile, which will immediately drop as he approaches in a more like casual way. One of them is going to the inn, and the other one is going to the chapel. If I had to take a very wise guess, considering they came from the docks, and this is just a gander, I would assume that the dragon is potentially going to the mill. That might be a guess. I don't know.
This time of night, the mill owner and the people who work there should be gone. I mean, I saw Tia.
Right.
She's not at the mill.
Most likely planting something within, and the two humans, they're not wearing hoods from the look of it, but they seem to be preparing.
He leads you inside, and there you do see Anne just kind of like sitting on the couch doing some embroidery work. Oh, Malcolm.
Good evening, ma'am.
She nods to you. And I'll show you a picture of her. She's pretty.
Pretty women.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, pretty woman. Sipping coffee.
Hell yeah.
There she is.
I think so. I think. For
Maria
shame.
going, yeah, pretty girls. You big lesbian.
Lana's just more quiet about
Don't
it.
you fucking know it.
Anywho.
And at this point, as you enter and gives you a nod, we're gonna temporarily shift to Nema and Ilian. You are now passing over the lake. There's not really anywhere to hide over the lake. So what I want you to roll for this one is agility. Oh god, she's dead. Oh, there we go.
Yo, nice.
Very nice. Dirty, well, it would be dirty 20 if it was 5e. But we'll just go with 20 with hope, so give yourself some hope.
I need it.
As you two break through the, because by now it's been about 4 hours since you left, approaching midnight. You see like the break in the trees and the clean water, and you can see the faint glow of that slivered moon, just the thinnest sliver, no bigger than a hair, of Zofa, just lighting the water below. So you maneuver and you drop down low to the water and move across, and then raise back up and move on. Because you know if you stay high up in the air, you are going to be noticed as a silhouette above the water. But if you're moving along the water, it could be excused as some sort of lake fish or creature within the water, cresting the water a little bit. So you move down low, close to the water. Then when you approach the trees again, you move back up high. Okay? That's all that is, because you rolled a 20 with hope. I can't throw any curveballs at you. Now, if you rolled a 20 with fear, I would say Ilian dragged his hooves in the water and there's some drag and you slow down, but sorry, Ilian. No getting your little hoovesies wet this time.
Damn.
Darn.
Can't get a quick
Now
wash.
we'll cut. Yeah. Now we're going to cut to Mara going to get Zahn. Mara, you're quickly making your way up, and you do bump into one of those humans heading inside, and you watch as he goes to the altar to what looks like pray. But you do see Zahn getting ready to leave. So you bump into Zahn.
Like, it's one of the ones that I fell in front of.
Huh?
Or you said
It's one of the people. It is one of the humans from that conversation.
Okay. Yeah, so...
No sign of the other human or the dragon.
Is it a kind of thing where I could surreptitiously listen? Because it's like... I don't know,
Sure.
what if he's praying the fucking... Why can't I remember her name? Evil bitch.
Paha.
What if he was praying to hurt me? I don't know. Fucking...
Roll me an instinct.
You know what? I think in this enclosed of a space...
There's still people in here, though. Soft conversations, particularly between a priest and another person.
Well, no, I'm
Another
saying,
individual
I don't know if I
quietly
want to
reading.
risk, like, tipping them off before
Yeah.
I can check in with the rest of the group. So I think
It's entirely up to you.
So I'll just kind of like signal to Zahn, like, come on, we gotta go.
All right. Yeah, she'll walk at a normal pace to not draw attention.
Okay. Are you gonna tell her on the walk to the mayor's house?
Yes, but like special. Like you know, I saw our old friend earlier today. You know, it's
Oh, coded word.
I already let Malcolm know. It's it's you know it's nice to see people again.
What happened to your lip?
Oh, I fell over. It was on purpose.
Okay.
Definitely.
I'll assume you did that for a reason.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about all I got for that. So.
Lee, you to quietly make your way back into the thing, and now Anne is seeing a Brockfi and another human with Syndron symbol walk in, and she looks over to her dad. What's going on? Heron sighs. First off, I don't want any argument from you. Do you understand? All right. He turns to you three. First off, this is going to take a couple hours for me to do discreetly, all right? Maybe upwards of 4.
Well, you do have until morning, so we do have time a little bit on our side.
That's the thing. You said
That's what
tomorrow.
we
You didn't say morning.
Well,
we don't know that. Yeah.
I could only assume if they're moving now, it'll probably be in the morning, but I don't actually have a determined time. I do know it is tomorrow, regardless of whatever time it's specific.
For all we know, they're heading off to sleep. One of them went into the inn.
I saw one.
Dragons need to sleep too.
Wait, the church? Is that what it's called?
Church,
There's
chapel,
been a few.
same thing.
I'm just I'm blanking. Chapel. I saw one at the chapel when I went to grab.
The chapel does have a couple beds for travelers without money, or when the beds are full in the inn.
He was praying, but I didn't think it would be
It's probably not.
Good idea to try to eavesdrop.
Probably not. And he's probably not doing it out of honest reasons. He's probably just putting on an act to get a bed.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't want to risk tipping him off for the small chance of hearing
Makes
something.
sense.
Smart move. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be discreetly recruiting a couple people. Tia, Bia, Jeremy, a few others to discreetly get ready to leave.
You if you want discreet, you should elf's name is Elon, right? Or Elon? It's the elf.
Lehman.
Lehman. Whoops. I know there's an L in there. He
Completely wrong name.
well, there's like a lot of names that sound similar, man. He does look to the mayor. If you want someone to be discreet, you could probably go and ask Lehman for help, because he's not only extremely rational, but he's also supernaturally quiet.
He is, isn't he? I'm glad he's back in town. I will see to getting him to help out, too. As for you three, seeing as you're going to help do the big stuff tomorrow,
Indeed.
you go home and rest, and I have beds for you two. Let's not raise any alarms. Dad, what's going on? I don't want you to panic, and I don't want you to argue with me, Anne. Tomorrow morning, you are going to get Arya ready and tell her you're going on a impromptu trip to Snowshorn. A little vacation for her to get some toys from the nice shop. Dad, these people have told me, under good authority, that there's a red dragon in town, and it's going to attack in the name of Paha. What about Arya's father? Siren... He holds up a hand. You know he's on the other side of the continent. There's going to be no time. Hopefully it's over by the time he gets back. Pack some clothes, pack some rations, and in the morning, after you eat, start going to Snowshorn. No arguments. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Father. Is there anything? No. Your task is Arya. You need to get my granddaughter, your daughter, somewhere safe. Siren would be upset if he found out something happened to his child and to you. Right.
If it helps, perhaps you could, since you do have a chapel of Sindrin here, you could go to the big chapel, or the big church rather, multi-faith in Snowshorn. It's a very poppin' during this time of year, so they'll definitely accept you, and you won't have to worry about, suffering a whole lot. I would know.
I have friends in the Temple of Sindron. They have given me a bed in the past. Me and Arya a bed in the past when we have visited Snowshorn.
Oh, perfect. That should do nicely.
Right. And he seems to be holding a look on his face. And seems to notice, and her brows raise and her eyes go open. Dad, no. You know what he said. Maybe worthwhile. No.
I don't mean to butt into family affairs, but what's with the look, Chief?
We just need to make sure Arya's safe. He smiles. You can, if you want, roll instinct to see why he's making that face.
He's already on it. Awesome.
Awesome. More slices. I'm gonna need those in a minute.
That's enough slices.
Slices.
That's enough slices.
Spend all fear to kill Malcolm instantly. Zero
Spends all
songs.
fear to inject me with
Malcolm, with that
entire brand
look?
of caffeine.
Yeah.
You can tell just by looking between him and N. There's something he's leaving out about Arya.
Oh well.
Well,
Oh well! Shrug, walk off.
it's definitely not my it's not my cat, not my fawn. It's like trying to shrug it off. And they
Misha looks at Malcolm.
Malcolm, are you ill?
I'm so glad you finally asked. I am on the verge of losing my contents of lunch. It's a good thing I didn't actually eat lunch. It's just the fucking coffee.
Well, coffee without some food in your stomach will make you sick.
Don't I know it? Experienced earlier today. Don't do it, guys. It sucks.
Don't do it.
I do that all the time, and it's never gone wrong for me. I just
Built different.
and anxious all the time.
Built different.
I've been really
Built
happy.
wrong, perhaps.
And he points to all four of you. Go get some rest. We'll talk in the morning. I have work to do. And he just stands up and walks out.
As he
I'll
walks,
show you two where to sleep. Malcolm, you know where you're going.
obviously. Not that I should really care, but the kid's grown fond of me. Is that something I should be concerned about?
Siren has asked me to not say anything. Just know that she needs to get out alive.
Very
And
well.
if anything happens to me, she is to get to the Temple Sindron in Snowshorn.
Well,
Or if you can work it. And she looks at Zahn. Sindron's Rest.
I see.
Let's hope that doesn't happen, though.
I will do what I can.
And she leads you two upstairs while she shoos you to your house, Malcolm. She just takes a hand and goes, shoo.
he's like, he has this seriously look on his face before he walks out, and he's just hands in pockets trying to save you all from an impending apocalypse, and I still get no fucking respect around here. I swear to every single god. He's muttering as he goes back to his house.
I will say, Malcolm, as you're walking out, you do notice the sky's getting a little lighter. It's about 1 a.m.
Huh.
Morning time.
It's,
No, it's 1 a.m. It is not morning time.
it's,
It's morning time.
That's interesting. Shouldn't it be the void lights? What the fuck's going on?
You watch as over one of the houses across from you, you watch as a beam of light shoots up, and you watch as a sigil flashes in the air. And it leads around. Another 1, 3, 4, 5, and it seems to be circling the town, with the last one being at the docks. And now the sky is almost like daylight.
See, I was thinking we should do more panicking.
What the fuck is going on? No. He said tomorrow. What do the sigils look like?
Roll me intelligence. Because you are not proficient in magic because you're a human.
You mean a knowledge? Because there is no intelligence.
Knowledge, yes. Sorry.
You're all good.
A little bit of 5e slipping in there.
Yo, let's go! Double ones!
Double ones! In any other context, that would have been bad, but that was a critical. Give yourself a hope for that one. They're runes of protection. Why are there runes of protection around Rivermere, and why are they being broken?
Oh, that's what's happening?
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Wait. Runes.
It is very unusual for a small town to have protection runes. And given the strength of them, they had to have been cast by Igden himself.
I think he'd probably recognize this because he's been around the temples, or more so the church in Snowshorn, to know what a protection rune looks like.
Yep.
So he sees this, he recognizes this, and then he rushes back to the mayor's house and just shoulder check breaks the door open.
And you see Anne with a bag prepping it, and she looks up.
You need to leave now. Get her out of here
What?
now. Now, there's no time. The protection runes around Rivermere, they're broken. You need to get out of here.
Okay. I will go get her.
Hurry.
You, Mara, and Zahn hear this as well. Okay. I need to drag you into, all 4 of you, into the appropriate positioning.
Zahn is gonna hit the kitty cat.
Okay?
It
You
begins
guys are
soon.
currently inside.
Yeah.
By the time you see Anne quickly go upstairs and pick up a sleepy Arya, and she sets her down, picks up the bag. Arya, come on. Come on, we need to go. We're going on a surprise trip. And she gets to the window, and what you can see spreading out across from the well in the center of the town, like the little, it's almost like a spring that's been turned into a well and has stone around it.
Yeah.
You can see black and green spreading out from it. And the water is now bubbling.
Oh, God. And, he, seeing that she is, she's, like, taking her time, is like, it's okay, we're also gonna be playing a little wonderful game, go ahead and, whoever gets to the bridge first is the big winner, and whoever loses, the rotten egg! And he's, like, trying to keep, like, a smile on his face.
Arya,
Is I have
you
a
need to
question.
cover your eyes, okay? We're going to play hide and seek with some of our neighbors. Remember, you got to stay calm and happy, honey.
Is the bridge within far range?
It is a little bit further than far.
Okay. Is the stuff that's going on right now between us and the bridge?
Yes. And here's the fun part, you don't fucking know what that is.
Yes. However, I do know that I don't want to fuck with it. And I don't want them to have to run past it. So I'm gonna grab both of their hands and ask them to trust me.
Okay? There is a few places you will have to go through to get out of town, and one of them would be past the Temple of the Chapel of Sindron.
You see, I'm going to do this.
Teleport. Okay.
I know I can't make it all the way to the bridge, but I can make it pretty far.
Okay, so the path that you have to go... Oh, right. So the bridge is over this direction. There's two paths out. One leads toward the mill, which is up towards the top, and the other leads toward the chapel and out of town, which is over here. And you do see, like, Lehman standing on the stone, watching this black slowly crawl for him as you exit the house onto the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and drag you all right there. And it is, you can see Lehman over there. And Arya and Anne are right there. And Misha is right here. And out of the ground rises several horrifying looking creatures.
Oh boy.
And you do hear a dragon's roar in the distance. And unfortunately, you guys know that your other two party members wouldn't have made it to Snowshorn yet to get the king. And stepping up the ladders, those two humans. Kill them. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
No.
Nope. Remember, free initiative.
Yep.
I thought you caught yourself.
All right. Yep. Fuck. Who wants the first go?
I think with Malcolm.
I was gonna try and teleport them out, but then that guy showed up like right there.
I am gonna give Arya the blind because she is covering her eyes with her hands because her mom told her to.
I have a hidden map.
I would assume.
Yeah, you and Alien should not be able to see this map because you're not here.
I would assume that that it would make sense for Mara to go first, since she's teleporting the two individuals out.
Okay. So you have two directions you can go. You see Lehman right here. But you also see two humans in hoods popping up on top of the upper walkway. And you also have this direction, which leads to the mill.
Yeah, I think I am reconsidering this because I don't have enough range. I'd be dropping us in the whatever the fuck evil goop, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. May I assist you in this with an allied NPC?
Do you mean like for my thing, or?
No, just like they're gonna say something.
Oh, okay, sure.
Anne is going to pass Arya to you. And she is going to point to the house over here. Take her to her grandfather. I'll get out of here, please.
Do it.
Which one is it?
This one, way up here. Heron is right there.
Yes. I can't go that far.
Okay, so can you at least get to the edge of the black?
I mean, you could also move and then teleport.
Yeah. If I, Oh, no,
I'd be very careful about touching the black, but you can circle around the back side of the house to get close enough.
I was gonna, circle around the back. Like, I run around the back of the house, kind of skirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Arya
it's a little
still has her
perfect.
eyes covered with her hands, like a good little girl.
But then once we get to here, ish. Okay, far is definitely not as far as I thought. We're gonna squeeze right past the edge of it, and then
Remember what I warned you after session last week.
Yes.
so is this close enough? Because I basically I want to teleport her past this fuck.
Okay.
Okay, I can do it. Can I want to add one of my experiences. I feel like
Okay.
Frontier Age makes the most sense. Can I do that?
Which one?
Frontier, grab it from the sheet. Actually, no. I think Quick Thinker would make more sense. Just
Okay.
like strategizing where to teleport to. It's the same bonus. Excuse me.
Oh,
Soda.
Jesus. What the hell, lady?
Soda. I had the soda. And I'm going
You
to.
had the soda.
Goodbye, baby. Come on. Oh, let's go. Let's go,
Hell
baby.
yeah. Let's go 24, baby.
24. Yeah, you successfully teleport her over to her grandfather.
Yippee! I made it.
Yeah. You pass her over. He's gonna look across the way to his daughter, kind of frown at her, and I'm gonna take the spotlight momentarily for an ally, not an enemy. And she's gonna jump over the edge and move to there. Who wants spotlight next?
Since I wanted to go, but I wanted to elect Mara to go first, I'll take it.
Okay.
So where is the black, for reference?
It is everywhere you see it.
Oh, so it's literally just, like, the black parts of the... Okay. So, seeing
Yes.
this, Malcolm is, like, gonna, like, attempt to step off the edge, but sees that it's covered in darkness. It looks similar
It's
to,
more like disease spreading across the grass and eating it.
Okay. So...
This is, you can surmise from what you were told by Eric in A Few of the Gods, this is the Blight.
He looks over to Zahn. This isn't good. If we try to fight those things, we're probably gonna get killed. And he's going to jump up onto, like, do a little parkour and jump up onto here so he can get on the roof.
Okay. What I need you to roll is agility for that, because it is a 2-story house.
Okay. You know, what if I didn't roll with fear, game? What if I didn't do that?
Slices. Don't worry,
Oh,
I'll be
no,
used to soon.
no. It's fucking cold.
What if I...
You do get up there, but your feet kind of like catch a little bit and nearly slip off.
Okay. Does it, like, make a... I don't know, making it weight... If I wanted to make it back down, would it be, like, harder to do?
No. You
Okay.
just nearly fall. That was your fear.
Okay. It's like, that shit! And he's gonna, like, get a good view of, what exactly he's looking at. Who individually is in the scene, aside from the blighted monsters that I can see?
Vessa, who is Tia's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You see Bia, Tia's grandmother. You see Jeremy.
Okay.
You see Lehman.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Heron, Arya, and Anne.
Okay.
I didn't make tokens for every citizens, but you can see like other citizens crowding onto the deck of the inn, which is where Jeremy is.
Okay. So seeing everyone like scattered around, he's going to look at He's going to look at good old mayor guy, mayor fella, mayor friend even, Haran, and gauge, like, what he's doing right now, considering this just happened as soon as he left.
Yeah, he is taking Arya currently from Mara's arms, and he is staring at his daughter, and he does not look happy at what his daughter's choosing to do.
Okay. Malcolm is going to take in a breath of air, and I would say that, like, his, with his, like, his, can we, like, shift the scene quite back just a tiny bit? I want to give a rally die to both Zahn and Mara, when he's, like, saying we need to get the hell out of here now.
How far can you give a rally die? Because Mara is now very far away from you.
It doesn't say. It just says, once per session, describe how you rally the party to give yourself and each of your allies a rally die. So it doesn't have a number. So, like I said, he's probably going to shout this. And he's going to breathe in, take a deep breath. Citizens of Rivermere, if you can hear me, do not touch the black ground and get out as quickly as you can. And he is going... That's essentially going to be his rally to... essentially all the allies on the field, technically. Because it just says... it just says rally your allies, and it's classified as... give yourself and each of your allies. So anybody that's classified as an ally would get a D8. So that goes to myself, Mara, Zahn, and anyone else that can hear him.
Okay. I am going to pass it to one... temporarily pass it to one of your allies. I am not counting allied companion-type creatures.
Sure, that's fine.
Like Jeremy and stuff as, like, adversaries. So I'm going to like, they're working with you. So they will be interspersed with your turns. It's the adversaries like the Noxim, the Red Dragon, the Cultists, that it requires a fear to pass off to.
Yeah.
So first things first, because I still need to do an adversary turn because of that fear roll.
Yeah, sure.
First, Jeremy, hearing you say that, is going to look down at his feet and see that his toes are touching black. And he is going to double over, and you're going to watch burst out of his back.
Oh, no.
Jeremy, no!
One of those.
You were such an asshole. I love you.
He was such an asshole! It's unfortunate. I told you this was not going to go well. And now for the adversary's turn.
Yeah.
Rising out of the water as the water spreads with inky black, holding out her arms. Come to me, my children. Join in the rebirth of this world. And for the first time, you guys see Paha herself. And that is her turn. Who wants to take the thing? Does Misha want it? Who's a good little Misha? Nox, are you there?
I am.
Who's a good Misha?
Mish.
You good Misha?
Yeah, Misha. Okay. I missed I missed where the black is.
The black is well, can you see through Misha?
Yeah, I can.
Is everything that's black.
Okay, so it's like
We literally can't go anywhere.
Yeah,
all the dark
it's
shit.
all over
Okay.
across the map.
Mm-hmm. There is some clear paths around, but it's around the edge,
I
essentially.
actually don't think you could walk to where I am. I don't know if there's...
No, there is. I like zoomed in on the map. You could see a little bit of green right there. So right at the tree is where it ends, so you could go under the tree.
That bunny is like super dead though.
Yeah, that bunny is super fucking dead.
Little guy.
That bunny. Do you want me to do it? Because I'll do it.
No, don't do it. No.
If you do it, you gotta spend a fear. It's only fair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah.
3 fears.
It turns into a Noxum.
I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Malcolm.
I am so gonna try a TPK, you motherfuckers.
Why did you lowball it? You should have started with like 3 fears or something. No.
As long as Misha gets away, that's all that matters to me.
Misha is going to step back from the black that's right in front of her and look at Zahn with, like, she's got this spooked cat look about her, like ears flat against her head. She's all poofy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say her tail's all fluffed up, but she doesn't have a tail because she's
like,
a lynx.
She's looking around like, Dad?
She is going to look at Zahn as if for guidance.
Okay.
San is gonna wink to the little kitty. There might be a way to get out of here out back. I think it's the best chance for you. You have a master to get back to.
Okay. So
Yes.
fleeing.
Misha can flee.
Okay.
I will allow
so
it.
Does she have to, like, get anywhere specific to be able to run away, or can she just, like, pick a direction and just...
She can just pick a direction. Fuck off.
Okay.
She
Misha...
was given directions to go find Dad.
Yeah, Misha looks at Zahn again. Or, well, she, like, looks around and then looks at Zahn again, and then bumps her against Zahn, and then turns and drag Misha and runs away
Okay.
as fast as her big kitty paws can take her.
So she's
And
gonna
she
try and
is-
drag Zahn away?
No, she is leaving Zahn.
Yeah, Zahn
Okay.
told her to go off on her own.
She was told
Okay.
to go find Alien. So she's
So
just
I'm gonna
leaving.
leave her there so you can watch it. I'm actually gonna drag Nema on, though you can technically watch my stream to see what's going on.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Not that I'm trying to make money off of it, so I don't care, but I'm gonna leave you two down there so you can see what's going on.
Honestly, I forgot there was a stream.
That's okay. I mean, it's not like we stream every Wednesday, right?
Well,
Don't worry
you
about
also
it.
told me not to watch or worry about the map.
Well, yeah, but you're not involved in this fight, so you and Alien
Renegade,
chose to
do
go
it.
off and mourn,
Renegade.
and you're about halfway to Snowshorn right now. So,
Tell us their stats. Ooh.
ooh, watch her go. Oh my God! When she sees paws, shit. Because there's also some other things she would be able to see that are on the GM layer. Let's see. So Misha went Zahn. You haven't had a turn yet.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm gonna try to do the I'm gonna get to right to the side of the blackness and just like do the tank thing and try to like taunt the enemies for focusing on me.
Hey, Paha, you disgusting bitch! Get over here!
I'm definitely not gonna say that.
Because, yeah, you and Malcolm and Mara saw her rise out of the inky black water.
Why do I have so much hope again? What?
Because you
I
rolled
don't
high.
know why you have hope. I did not give it to you.
I think I must have misclicked. I should have like.
You succeeded on a roll, that's why.
Well, yeah, but that only gives me one, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that only gives one.
Yeah. I had gone down to like 2 after that, and then I just tapped back in and I had like 5. So
Yeah.
I think I misclicked at some point.
Heron is going to, seeing this, with Arya in arms, before Paha turns to them, is going to fucking run with his granddaughter. No arguments, just heading down the road. So those two do make it out.
Okay.
But there's still a ton of people here that have not turned. Who wants the spotlight?
I'm sorry, Grandma, but I think you're cooked. like,
Grandma might be cooked. Grandma very much might be cooked.
There's
Since
a
Mara-
monster like right there.
Since Mara went first, I think she should go.
Honestly, I don't
As you
have anything
say
in
that,
mind,
Zahn,
so one of you guys can take it again.
All right.
yeah, Paha's not taking an action, but as you say that, Zahn, Paha's going to look at you. And where's your beloved god of mortals now? He's leaving you here to die alone.
Don't look at her. Don't look at her.
Don't look at her.
Hearing that, I think I'll take it. Because of course I have to play the character that doesn't like when people insult others, unless it's him.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to look in the direction of the pool, and quickly draw his crossbow and try to shoot at Paha.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Wolves.
Roll your attack.
And I'm going to... let me see here. I can check to see if I can do something. Nope, it's normal attack. Awesome, thanks.
She raises a hand. You do not gain a hope because she is now looking at you. That is one of her features.
Oh no.
She can negate a hope once per quote-unquote round. And she is just going to hold up a hand, and you watch as it disintegrates into inky black bits of, like, blight, and it causes it to spread more. To continue, little boy, because you are going to become one of mine shortly. One of my beloved children. Your new father, Zaylor, will love you.
My condolences, but I think I'm good, actually.
You're starting to feel itchy as you look at her.
Quickly reloading the bolt.
Like your skin is starting to crawl.
But I think since I missed the attack, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
Back to Zahn.
Back to Zahn. What are you gonna do, Zahn?
probably muted.
She's
You're
gonna
muted.
she's gonna continue to try to goad the shadows to come towards her instead of focusing on the others.
Okay.
So like one of them knocks him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna continue pointing her sword at them.
Okay. So you're goading this Noxum right here to charge you.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Mind if I take a turn so it charges you?
Sure.
Okay. It's that one. And this one is a... Ooh, it's a runner. Oh, boy.
Chat, what did she mean by
You
this?
watch as, like, its 8 limbs crack, and it drops down its long, oily hair dragging along the ground as it gives a horrifying screech. And just charges you at full speed. Who wants the spotlight?
What the fuck? Oh, I see. I have it.
It's called a Noxum runner for a reason. It's meant to charge you down.
Now that Mara has kind of like accomplished like the goal she was given at the start of this, she's kind of a little bit frozen. Like she looks at Malcolm and Zahn, and then she looks at Paha, and then she looks at her friends, and then she looks at Paha, and she's like, "Oh fuck!
Oh no, this is getting bad.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh no! I'm really gonna regret this."
Well, look at it this way. You can't regret it if you're dead.
You know, that's an excellent point. Stop fucking moving. God damn it.
Oh, by the way, I have to spend a fear point to take an adversary turn outside of the normal rules.
Yup.
Okay. So yeah, so she looks between her friends and Paha and at the open path to an escape route that's right next to her. And she sighs and turns back and unleashes chaos on Paha.
Okay. Roll.
Yo, nice.
16 misses.
Oh no!
No, you do not gain a hope.
Fuck! Wait, she's looking at
She's
me
looking
now?
at me.
She's looking at
She's
Malcolm.
right. She's looking at you. Never mind. You gain a hope.
What if... Hang on, so I've got the fucking, I got the elementalist shit. My magic is fire-based, and it seems like fire would be really good against, like, blight and shit. So can I get a +2 to my roll?
It does not do anything against blight. You don't know what kind of magic this is.
Well, I mean, like, it's, like, blighted, like, the grass is, like, bad and shit, and I don't know, I'm stretching.
Yeah, I heard you. I get what you mean.
I'm stretching, okay? It's...
Yeah,
And
burn the village
I'm
down.
giving you lore information. This is a type of magic that is not one of the schools you've heard of. This could be like creation magic, which only can be cast by gods and certain dragons.
Okay, yeah, I got it, and then, the fuck? What happens, like, when I unleash chaos and then it just doesn't hit?
She just holds up a hand and it flickers out.
Shit. Okay. And she starts like edging along the wall. Like, yeah, maybe that courage was not so wise.
Maybe. Okay.
She's like just hovering on the edge of making a run for it, and then I'm gonna give up the spotlight.
Okay. I'm gonna spend fear to take a turn.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Not the rabbit.
The blighted rabbit comes after you. 12. That's a hit.
Oh, beats it. Okay, rune word. Wait.
Yo.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. Oh, that's the damage. Okay, yeah. So,
yeah,
so
it get.
rune
You
word,
can either take this as stress or regular damage.
What I'm actually. Oh, so this reduces damage. Okay, so
The reason why it's marked as stress damage.
Damage.
Yeah.
So I don't know
The reason why it's marked as stress damage is to remind me that you can take it as either or. But it does beat your severe threshold, so you would be taking 3 stress or 3 damage.
Okay, okay.
Are you
So I'm
doing
gonna
reduced damage?
Yeah, I'm gonna do reduced damage.
Okay. Let's see. Ward holder.
Why did it roll 4d8? What?
Because you're a higher
That's
level.
not what it. Oh.
You're
wait,
6th
what?
level. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that you get that at level 1. So.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, so you roll 1d8 from what it says.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know
And
why
you
it
reduce it by
rolled
that much damage. So just use the dice tray to roll a d8.
Hold on, Soul. Does it say that your reduced damage from Ruin Ward increases with your level in one of your feats? Because you are level 6.
No. No, it
that's
doesn't. I just think he has a chance to cast it 4 times. Because the wording is the same in the book. It does not say that on the wording.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is a little weird that it did it all 4 at once.
It might be a bug with the tabletop because remember, this is not an officially supported tabletop. So you reduce damage by 3.
So that's like.
So it's 16.
That's like
So now it's just major damage. So you take 2 stress or 2 damage.
I'll do stress.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what the consequences of stress are actually. I feel
I'll
like
look it up. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Your stress technically acts kind of like armor, like your natural armor in a way. So when you get stressed out, you become vulnerable, which basically means every attack on you is a crit. And you can use your resources available to clear a stress so that you're no longer vulnerable. You can still act while you're vulnerable. But like
every attack I roll as Noxum or Paha would be an auto crit.
Correct, essentially.
Hey. And that's if I get full stress,
or it's more so you.
Yes.
When you you not only if it hits you, it's a critical, but you also get advantage on the person, I believe, because it means their defenses are down.
What do armor slots do again?
Armor slots.
Same thing.
It's the same thing as your reduced damage, except it's automatically reducing your damage threshold by 1. When you have more armor slots, your evasion goes down because it's heavier armor, typically.
I see. Okay. Yeah, so whoever wants it next. Now, who is gonna do murder next?
I don't want to take a spotlight.
Seeing one of the creatures run up to Zahn and seeing that he probably can't damage Paha, he's just gonna look away from her immediately, run over towards the edge from the place he didn't break off, and look down and shoot at this fucker.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
Let me double check something here. You know, Malcolm.
You know, Malcolm.
Why do you suck so
fuck?
fucking much? Anyway.
It misses. Your hands are shaking because when you look down at this runner, it looks like it has 8 arms, and its spine is split open into a mouth.
Holy shit. That I want to do something else, but you get the spotlight.
There you go. There's a picture of it.
Oh Jesus.
I went all horror, body horror on this one. You know me. I'm the body horror girly.
Wait, is it my turn?
No, it's the
Yeah.
adversary's turn because I rolled with fear.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So this
Shit, what do we
one
pay you for?
is going to go toward these two.
Oh.
And it is going to burst out with blight energy. And yeah, it hits them both. That is 15. They each take... I only have them set to companions because they're townspeople, so they each take 2 stress. Once the townspeople hit 3 stress, they turn into these things, by the way.
Good to
No.
know.
Oh no.
Okay, who wants the spotlight? Zahn?
Yes, please. Alright, I'm gonna first steal myself and become unstoppable. Doing that tank thing. Where does the thing... how do I... how do I put that up there?
You click the text box, the little bubble.
Ah, there it is. No, it isn't.
Did you click the ability name or the... There you go.
Oh, there it is. Send a chat.
Unstoppable.
Okay, unstoppable. It's placed on character sheet, blah blah blah. When the dice value would exceed the maximum value. Go for it. You attacking?
Yes, I'm gonna deliver one greatsword swing at the
Whack.
thingamabob.
The motherfucker. Whack that spooky bit. Oh, thank you. Yummy. That misses.
It's been one of those days.
God damn it.
TBK.
Oh,
TBK.
nah.
TBK.
I'm trying to do the thing where it's just like, take me!
By
Fucking
the way,
Exorcist
thank
ending
you.
moment.
Thank you, group action roll for the raid. All right, I get the spotlight. Oh, I'm so happy. It is going to be this motherfucker here again. And it is going to burst with blighted energy. That does miss. Okay. Let's give it to Mara, who hasn't gone in a while. Technically, Misha is no longer on the turn order, so...
Holy shit.
Mara, recoils from this thing that's attacked her, and she's gonna try to teleport up onto the roof behind her to get away. Can I add Quick Thinker to that as like a reaction speed like thing, or?
Sure. Where are you teleporting to?
She's gonna like look behind her and try to teleport up onto this roof. I feel like she can see that. It's feasible.
Okay, you going up on the roof.
Going up on the roof.
Bloop.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Slices!
Okay,
Don't worry,
put me
those
back
are gonna
down,
start
I
being
guess.
used here in a sec.
Put me back down. I don't get to be up there. I
Womp.
failed.
Yeah. Okay. And it is with fear.
Yep, there you go. Have another turn.
I am actually going to take 2 turns, so I will be spending a fear. First, this one's going to keep bursting onto these 2 and trying to nom them. Oh no!
Straight up bursted it.
Straight up bursted.
And by it, I mean.
By it, I mean these
don't
2
know.
are fucking dead.
By that, I mean 2 innocent people.
Oh god.
So that was who and who again?
That was Tia and Vessa.
And those were like the 2 like well-known gay lovers.
Yes. They're lesbians.
No,
Homophobic.
my doomed Yuri, son of a bitch.
That's what makes it doomed. That's what makes it doomed.
Yeah,
So how could you?
it's doomed Yuri, and now they're knocks him.
Motherfucker.
Oh, I pissed off the lesbian.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Bro, which one?
I'm out. I'm out to destroy all you aloes.
No.
Oh my.
And as for the next fear, you hear a roar.
Oh boy.
See her dragging it onto the fucking screen.
Oh no.
I see the cursor moving like, ah, man.
Who wants the spotlight? There's no red dragon on the field.
It's a good thing
As
I
it-
can't fucking see it.
The red dragon drops down and looks at you.
Man, I wish I could see it on the roof. Yeah, it's like,
How
I think
can
I'm
you-
blocked by
Would
the
you
Not
like
see it
me
on
to
the-
remove the
What?
walls so you can see it on the roof?
Yes.
I can see it.
Because you're in a viewable spot, there's a big-ass house in my way.
Yeah, it's a proximity thing.
Nah, I think it's just because he's homophobic and it's punishing him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like houses. They're in the way of viewing the dragon.
Homophobic. Homophobic.
Seeing
Like
that...
house.
Seeing that the only people left alive from the aftermath of this attack are, aside from the people that obviously turned into Noxon, old lady who just saw, I think, her daughter or granddaughter die, and
Granddaughter.
and Lehman. He's going to look at the dragon.
Don't forget about Anne. Anne is still alive. She's hiding in the bushes.
She's going to look over at Lehman
Whoops. Sorry. That was a mistake.
after...
Fuck.
I'm taking the spotlight. After seeing the dragon land down, he's like, Layman! And just like, oh, shit. Get out of here! Go! Find someplace safe!
He turns to go down the bridge, and that's when you hear screaming from the bridge, and then him letting out a blood-curdling yell and the sound of cracking.
Oh.
Who, Lehman?
Yep.
Oh, look.
There
there's
were
guys
knocks.
right there.
There's Noxum on the bridge.
Yeah, there's guy. I can see them.
Malcolm, just go.
I don't have anywhere to go. I'm fucked.
Behind the house.
He looks behind the house as he sees the dragon. Is there a clear pathway, or is it just wilderness?
It is wilderness. You are not leaving, Malcolm.
Yeah, well, fuck you. Starts to shoot at the dragon.
Shoot at the dragon!
And I'm gonna use survival instincts on this.
Okay. You matched.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
He just looks at you shocked like a walking mortal had the audacity to say fuck you to him, a red dragon, a son of Kravik. 22.
Also, Malcolm, I
that
gotta
is
say,
1 damage.
A human attacking a dragon, not good optics. I think we should vote Haha in the next election because of that.
Oh God! Human. For chat's sake, for any of you who missed it, humans wiped out a lot of good dragons.
Yeah, no, it's not a good look. Yeah, son of Kravix, more like Krav shits, get fucked! Shoots him in the face. And
he just like stares at you when you say get fucked and gets nailed in the nostril with a crossbow bolt. It's like it starts.
And he is going to, after successfully shooting him, try to jump from the house and roll off into the bushes with some.
Okay, give me agility to see how successful you are at that.
I would like to use again survival instincts for this roll.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the whole thing good.
14? Yeah, you do roll, but you do also roll your ankle. Because you're jumping from 2 stories up.
Yeah. That hurts. Just like a... Ah! Shit! Cool.
Cool. Who wants the spotlight?
I'll do it.
You'll do it. Go for it. Hit that, knocks him.
She's gonna continue to just like keep fighting and like goading them into attacking her.
Okay.
Come forward.
There we go.
That does hit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice damage. 21 points. Let's see what threshold that hits. You do manage to get it killed with 1 hit.
Fresh meat for the servants of Paha right here.
Okay. I am going to spend 3 fear.
Oh.
And you're going to watch as Paha vanishes, because keep in mind, her eyes were on you, Malcolm.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. But I also have the blessing of what's his nuts. Bro just stands up.
But she was physically looking at you. Remember? Remember that Nifun said it only works if she doesn't physically see you.
Oh yeah, I remember. Just wanted it stated.
And where do you think you're going?
Fuck! Leaving! He tries to scramble backwards.
And she's gonna reach out to grab you. 15. Is a hit?
That does indeed hit. That is my my minor, but I'm gonna use an armor slot to make that.
Oh my god!
No, that was just the attack.
Oh.
That's the damage.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, no, that would hit regardless. Dear Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, using an armor slot to reduce
That
that to 2.
You're to 2, yeah. As she reaches out and goes to reach into your chest, but you back up and she rakes her sharp nails across your chest. And you can feel burning. There's nowhere you can run, even with Nifun's pathetic little blessing. And one of her features is now active because you are, I believe, within close. Yes. I do believe laying eyes on her causes nightmares for 2d10 days first. And I want you to remove your last hope, please. You will have nightmares for 9 days as well.
Okay. Nice. It almost maxed out. Fitting.
Shit, I should have used one of my things.
Who wants Spotlight?
I'll take it.
I would say Marie. She hasn't had it in a while.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
You watch, Marie, from your angle. You watched as Malcolm disappeared over the roof to an angle you can't see. Then you watched as Paha just drops back into the water. And then a distant, ah!
Several ahs in quick succession, and followed by a
all of this. I am going to attempt to teleport into the woods and just make a run for it.
Just fuck off.
Hey, there you go. Hell yeah.
That time it works. So are you leaving combat?
I'm just leaving. I'm going. I'm like.
Okay.
I am running.
Will remove you as a participant.
I want to. Like before she makes like the teleport leap, she looks back and like she looks at Zahn, who's just barely visible through like the windows of the house, and she just like mouths, "I'm sorry," and poof, vanishes. Zahn probably doesn't see this, but she's a little preoccupied.
Far too preoccupied and like goading them all to come after.
Yeah, and I'm going to put you up on the
thing.
corner so you can continue watching. Well, technically, I'll put you on a roof so you can continue watching.
Yeah, yeah. I'm back. I cast Fireball.
She lied.
I lied.
Power word kill.
Yeah, so you're gone. You're now off the thing. It is now Malcolm's turn.
He's going to like scramble backwards, and he's just gonna yell, "Zahn, if you really want to prove yourself, kick the goddess of nightmares' ass. She's on me right now." And he's like looking at her, terrified.
Your skin is feeling itchy now, by the way. Like there's creeping, crawling bugs all over it.
And as he's saying this, he is going to, he's going to, once again, shoot at Paha.
She's gonna look in the direction of the dragon. Kill the other one. Sindron's faithful. I'll handle this one.
And I'm gonna use that D8 to try and fucking hit this bitch.
Okay.
Awesome.
17 does not hit.
I figured.
Gods, believe it or not, are notoriously hard to hit.
Who would have thought? Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. And I would like to, I guess, move, like, as he fires. It's like, the reason why he thinks it misses is because he's running while trying to shoot her. He's running past Zahn.
Tripping. And then you see Anne. And you remember how urgent Heron was about getting his granddaughter out and her out. And now she is sandwiched between a dragon and a god, hiding in bushes.
As he's like tripping, he like sees that and comes up with a brilliant deduction that he's made. He's like, "You want me that bad, ugly? All right, come on then." And he's like gonna try and run down this pathway, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. I am gonna spend some fear for the dragon to jump down, and without seeing on, crush her under his foot.
No!
Son of a bitch! You big scaly fuck!
He didn't see her, so crunch. That's the only way he knew. I gotta actually remove her token from the board. Give me a second.
Bastard.
He lifts a foot and looks at it. Nothing new. Just another mortal to die. Like you.
Alright, I'm attacking this dragon the first time chance I get.
Do it!
Yeah, she's like enraged at this point.
Mhm.
Just gonna fucking like I got a thing for this.
Do it.
Where is it? I got a reckless.
Yo.
So I can mark a stress and get advantage.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't mean to mark it that much. Fuck!
Oh, too much stress. I need
How do I
need hot cocoa and a bear now.
How do I unmark that?
It's right click and left click, babe.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
okay.
click. There you go.
Cool. Yeah, so I get advantage on a great sword strike.
You also moved into the dragon. Not yet. Don't worry.
And what was the rally die again?
D8.
D8.
D.
You can use it on anything, including damage rolls.
Cool. Can I use my bleeding heart? Whatchamacallit, experience on this?
It's also the finale, and I mean, why the fuck not go hog wild, right?
Sure.
Yo.
Damn, no more slices. 21 hits, I do believe. Yes.
All right. Now I'll add the 1d8.
Kick his ass.
Nice.
Kick his
Kick
ass.
his ass.
My last stand. Gotta make it epic.
32.
Okay, let's kill him. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers.
Yeah, she's gonna forward thrust right into the freaking dragon.
Okay, Malcolm.
Seeing that his plan is
She's taking on the dragon.
seeing as his plan literally is fucking pointless now. Can't even see where Paha is. He is. No. He's definitely going to try and get away, but he's going to reload and shoot at the dragon while his back is turned.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any hope, so none of my shit matters anyway. Yeah.
One could say you are hopeless.
Quite literally. Yeah, no. Look at that.
Oh. Oh, hey, look at that. You miss.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
Just
You gotta hope,
the
though. I
dragon's
mean,
tails.
well, yeah, you gotta hope because you're technically line of sighted her.
I fooled this bitch. Does that mean my thing of Igden is working now since he's not looking at me?
No.
Does he get his foot at least?
It's not Igden either. It was Niffin.
Not Igden, Niffin, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, well at least I got it.
I am gonna take spend a fear for Paha to have a turn, and she is gonna casually walk around the corner, see you, and go for you, Zon.
Yeah, take it in.
You're like, yeah, bring it, bitch. And now your skin's starting to crawl because she's looking at you, and you are looking at her, and she's looking at you, and you're looking at her.
Look at her. Look at me. And look at her.
You take 30, that is 31 damage. That is above your severe, so 3 points.
What about the unstoppable die?
You would have to roll it again.
You have to manually roll it because it's not implemented in the system yet.
Okay, it's for level 5, it's a d6. Okay.
Unstoppable lowers the lowers her attack difficulty, or
It reduces the
damage.
severity of physical damage by 1 threshold, and you add the current value of the unstoppable die to your damage roll when you attack.
Okay. Okay, so it is now just 2 points of damage.
Swag. And that's what I was maxing for, so...
Yeah. Okay. It is now back to you, Zon, as Paha walks around the corner and is got her eyes on you.
Let's see. Once again, I'm gonna actually go for her this time. And I'm going to Reckless again.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Great Sword at advantage. And I need to see, make sure I have her targeted. Yes, I do.
Mmm, tasty. That does hit.
Hell
Swag.
yeah, Zon.
27, holy shit.
That is 12. That is only 1. And she takes the hit. And she doesn't bleed red blood. She was bleeding black blood. She wipes it across the cut, rolls it in her fingers. Yes. Face to face. And first because I forgot to do it her last turn, remove a hope, because she is looking at you. And you have nightmares for 11 days.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna have any nightmares.
No,
I'll be
I don't think
fucking
that's
dead.
gonna matter.
You're not gonna have nightmares if you're fucking dead.
Like I said, it matters.
She is gonna reach out to grab your throat.
Oh, harder, Mom. I mean, what?
I'd be into it. I mean, no, she's evil.
No, no, 42.
I forget, how do the armor slots work?
You use an armor
You
slot,
spend-
it reduces your damage threshold, so it determines that you get a lower HP gain. So,
Yeah.
if it's severe,
Currently you're at 42, which is severe.
If it's severe and
It
you
would
use
drop
armor
it
slot,
down to...
yeah.
Yeah. It would drop it down, so you would be at 4 HP right now.
Cool. I will do that.
You know what? I'm going to spend another fear for her to attack again. Or, no, the dragon to attack this time. He is just going to open his mouth, and you're going to see a glowing from inside his mouth as elemental magic fires up.
Everyone witness me.
He will witness nothing, and you will die unknown to him. 39.
Yep.
So that is severe. You can spend another armor slot to...
I'm gonna do just that.
You can also double up on that. I think it's your Indomitable to reduce that again if you wanted to.
Sure.
That's why we have these abilities. Just make sure that it has like a thing. If it's a one-time use, then you can't, but I'm pretty sure you can since you're a higher level. So.
It is your turn, Malcolm.
How many HP was that? I
That
mark
you should have.
two more
Yeah,
armor slots for that.
you can mark. Yeah, you could do that. Sure.
Cool.
Hey guys, somebody
At
asked
some
who we're
point-
fighting.
Because we do have an epilogue to cover, I want to see, like, Zahn, are you just going to just go out in a blazing glory?
Yeah, that's what I was planning. Just
Okay. How about you, Malcolm?
Considering that this is a stressful situation, and I'd imagine he would probably get chased, because he's gonna try and, like, get away and go the long way around to reach the mayor and his and the granddaughter. 'Cause, like I said, he would know the area enough. Do you want me to roll for that to see if Malcolm would probably die regardless, or what?
Yes, but do keep in mind if you go toward the mayor and if you are likely to die, you might doom them as well.
Okay.
Because you would be leading them right to the mayor in Little Aria.
All right. Well, if he is going to do that, I still want to see if I want to roll to see if he lives.
Okay, go
like
for
to
it.
see if there's a chance of him going down, and then it'll determine the choice I get for what happens to him. So, what do you want me to roll for that?
Why don't you roll me? It's your choice, a D100 or a D2.
D100 is more fun.
Well, D100 is more fun. So we'll say 50 or less, you die. 51 and above, you live.
Okay. That was a violent fucking roll, Jesus.
Okay, let's work this out. You stand there, crossbow raised, your hand shaking, you were stressed to shit, you haven't slept all night. And you watch as this dragon jumps down, crushes Anne, and Paha walk over and they trade blows for a minute. And then after, like, let's say Zahn deals a couple strikes on Paha, you watch as the dragon bends down and chomps Zahn in half. And I'm going to let you describe how you die.
So, I think that seeing this, he's probably going to, like, peek around the corner to see, like, how Zahn is doing. And then I think seeing the person he's probably gotten along with the most get chomped in half, he's, like, frozen for a moment before he just drops the crossbow and starts booking it down the southern pathway. And when he gets down, I'd probably say, like, in a fit of fear, he's just running straight, not memorizing anything, like he's supposed to, like he was taught. I would say that most likely he tries to hide, but his breathing is so bad that he's just, like, in a corner. Like, maybe covered in some of the blood from N when she got crunched. So he's shaking like a leaf. Go out in a blaze of glory, they said. And he's going to be sitting up against a tree, put a cigarette in his mouth, and start trying to flick a match. And it just doesn't light. He keeps flicking it, and he keeps flicking it, and then it just breaks. And he looks down, last match, no more, cigarette in his mouth, and he just grabs his dagger, waiting to see if someone's going to try and kill him. And I would think that eventually, because he has that curse on him now that Paha gave him, Paha is the one to find him.
Okay. She comes walking around the tree. There you are. She is going to reach into your chest slowly.
Yeah.
And you're going to feel her fingers split into your sternum and you hear the cracking. But you're alive, watching this the whole time as blood pours out of you and the cigarette drops from your mouth as she pulls out your heart and you watch as black crawls across it. And then everything goes black as you slowly turn into a Noxum. And
we can find one.
as this story ends, we will go cut back to Nema and Ilian. As the sun slowly rises over the horizon, and you come into the city and land in the courtyard of the palace, completely unaware of the nightmare that is happening back in Rivermere, and that your friends are dead and Mara's now lost in the woods, and that Misha is on the way to Snowshorn. You quickly rush in, ignoring the call of the guards. You make your way to Erig, who's walking down the hall in his private wing, totally not dressed for the day yet. He just woke up. What would you like to say to him as you both rush up to the King of Siran, the Black Silver Dragon in charge of the entire nation? Mara, what happens to you in this time? Where are you going to? Are you going back home to your convent in the spine of the world? Like, fuck this shit, I'm out style.
No, I think she's gonna run, like, she's gonna try to get to Snowshorn. She's kind of in shock right now. She's gonna have some time to think over the next, like, probably gonna take her, like, a better part of a day to get there.
She's in shock. You ran into the woods. So I'm gonna need you to roll instinct for navigation. At disadvantage, because you're in shock because your friends just died.
I DM'd you some stuff.
We'll talk about the future because I am slowly working on the larger campaign, Age of Destruction, so.
You said with disadvantage, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll again.
I think you just need to add a minus d6 to that, so you don't need to roll again because it's different.
Is disadvantage different?
Yes, disadvantage is a d6, and you take that number away from what you rolled. Advantage is adding a d6.
Yeah, so let's just
So you roll it. So you still roll an 18. It doesn't matter. Oh.
Yeah,
come on.
You roll an 18.
The original 20.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. It's fine. So you roll it. You do eventually find your way to Timberview, but it's going to take you. This is the fear part. 8 hours.
Oof.
Fair enough. A hell of a lot in the woods.
It's normally a 3 to 4 hour walk, but you went off into the forest, and you had to try and find your way back to the road. It's taking you 8 hours to get to.
I'm not used to navigating the forest. I'm in shock. I'm afraid for my life. That definitely tracks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're gonna cut back to the other two.
Ilian, as he gets off of Nema, stands on his own 2 hooves, gives a nod. Of course I'll wait for her. I'll wait for you here. A few days. I don't know how safe it'll be, though. But... I will. And then he's like staring at the ground the whole time, and then I think that would be when they make their way to the palace.
You do find the king in just what is essentially just loose trousers and no shirt as you walk up to him, and he's like, "Is everything okay? Where's your companions?"
Rivermere. They, Paha launched an attack on Rivermere. As far as we know, one of our cultists said there would be an attack today. Nema and I came here to warn you.
He is gonna walk past you, and you guys start to follow him as his face just falls. Well, I think I need to find out exactly what happened. If something happened, they're going to need me. Don't you think? He's gonna walk out into the cold air just in his trousers, and Leaf is just like toddling after, Sir, sir, sir. And you watch as this tall elf turns into easily 150-foot long dragon, black with silver tips on his horns, and just takes off into the air. And he's gone.
Ilian will watch him go.
Sirthan and I would like a fill-in if you were able to have a little discussion with us. And thank you for saving my life.
This sweet little red cap Fugus.
Ilian gives a small nod and looks down at Leaf.
Right.
He will
we'll
have
fill
it
you
handled. Come with me.
And she leads you inside, and you go to fill in. Erig does go to the place, and he finds, as you can see on this world map, if you zoom in on Rivermere, the place is blackened, much like Cavius, and laid waste to by Paha herself. It is discovered that only 2 people out of the town survived. Heron and Arya.
Yes! Yes! I saved her! Let's fucking go!
They do eventually make their way to Snowshorn and have to start from scratch in the Baker's District. Arya does grow up to a decent education from her grandfather, and she does end up working in a little magic shop in the Market District over the next 20 years. She is often told stories of her mother and has not seen her father since a month before the attack. Does not know where he is, and he probably thinks she's dead. As for Misha, Misha does eventually make it back. A little thin. A little
my
thin.
baby.
A
How
little
long does it
sad,
take her?
Takes her about. Let's roll a D8 on that.
Okay.
5 days.
Oh, Mish.
Takes her about 5 days to come stumbling back into Snowshorn. Little thin, little cut up from being out in the forest alone without her dad. And Mara, do you eventually show up in Snowshorn?
She would make her way there after resting a bit in Timberview. She just stopped to get some food and rest her weary legs for a bit, and then make her way straight for Snowshorn to try to meet up with Ilian and Nema.
Yeah, I would say you get to Snowshorn before Misha does, which kind of scares you a little bit, Ilian. Because the news that Mara brings to you is that Rivermere is gone. Zahn and Malcolm have died defending the town. You have
I would say, presumably, Because she doesn't
Yeah.
know for sure. She didn't stick around to see them die.
Yeah,
so-
she doesn't know for a fact, but given the fact there was a dragon and a god on Malcolm, it's safe to say.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to roll a 1d2 to see if you find out if Arya and Heron may live. You, Mara, do happen to run into Heron in the Baker's District. You do find out that he and Arya has lived, and they have taken over squatting in a tiny one-bedroom place in Baker's District, starting over from scratch. He has no word on N. He has no word on anybody else.
I have a question.
Before we do close that out,
Oh.
I would like to ask Krim what Nema does after they get to Snowshorn and give out the warning.
I think after she's rested, she's going to fly back to Rivermere, see the destruction, and cry her heart out.
I will say you do find Zon's lower half body.
Oh god.
Let me find the fucking bird image with the legs.
Just the legs.
She's half the woman she used to be. She actually turned into Lord Farquaad, but only after she got bit in half.
It's like a Mortal Kombat thing where the lower half is still standing for some reason.
She died on her feet. Kind of.
She died the way she lived, getting sandwiched by a dragon and a god.
I think I found it.
What does Ellie do?
Oh no.
I gotta fucking clip that. That is
absolutely beautiful to where I'm gonna bring the image up onto stream.
I'm fucking crying. It's still smoking too, the lower half.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. I got like
Jesus.
clips from this fucking stream now. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I am a legend.
You always are, Siren. All right. With that being said,
no.
Oh, sorry. We got distracted by smoking legs.
She does have great legs.
Them legs are smoking hot.
All right, let Krim describe what her character sees.
Nema's gonna throw up off to the side. Like, she's seen it, but it's like, she's seen worse, but this is somebody she knew.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna find a place away from the corruption to bury Zon. And Carbon too.
Let's just say her sword survived, maybe, and like just use that as a gravestone.
Yeah, and Nema's gonna leave behind her sigil of Ingden.
Also, her seal of Syndrin to survive for some reason.
Just
Yeah,
place
the
them right
seal
beside
is
each
just
other.
laying on the ground by her body.
But still standing legs.
Yeah, she's gonna leave both her sigil and Zon's sigil beside each other at Zon's grave. And fly back to Snowshorn, hoping that Ilian had left her behind yet.
Ilian, leave her behind. I did roll to see if he would have come with her. He didn't. He's
waiting for Misha.
He thought about it, and then he was like, should stay here. I'm assuming Nema comes back before Misha. Probably.
Probably.
Because that's not that far to go.
Is it
So
before
Ilian
Mara
is...
too, or-
I don't know.
Is it like she flies back like immediately after like Eric does? Or does she like, fly
I
back
would
after Mara brings her news?
Yeah, that'd be the question.
I mean, Nema probably would have prayed to over all the dead bodies that had left behind, or all the souls that had lived there.
So when did Nema go? Did she leave, like, the
Yeah,
day,
when-
I think
the day of the attack, or when Mara brought the news?
I want to say the day after they had gotten to Snowshorn.
Okay.
So,
Wait.
like, Eric would have returned by that time, and he looked a little upset. By a little, I mean a lot.
Yeah.
So Nema probably gets back, and then Mara gets back, and then they're waiting around for a couple days before Misha gets back. So Ilian the whole time is just stressfully waiting. He's walking around the city outskirts trying to find Misha, whistling for her, calling for her. Pretty much from sunrise to sundown, when he's not like talking to Nema or Mara. But once Misha does get back and he's nursed her back to health,
It's like a scene out of Homeward Bound. You're still going out there calling, you're starting to lose hope. And then
there she comes.
Chance, who's limping, comes over the crest of the hill. She's looking thin, a little cut up. And she goes up to you and nuzzles against you.
Ilian runs to Misha the second he sees her. Brings her back to Nema. Misha is happy to see Nema and Mara. I don't know how long it would take for Ilian to like get restless and for Misha to get strong again, but eventually he is going to leave. He's going to ask Nema to come with him and extend the offer to Mara to accompany him west, like off this continent.
All the way back to Tula, where you're from?
He's going back to Yurin. He's going home. He doesn't want to be here. Either he's going... Well, he probably wouldn't go straight back to Tula. He'd probably go to,
Elder Tree?
Yeah, Elder Tree, hang out there for a bit, wander around, eventually kind of like labyrinth his way back to Tula.
Okay.
And yeah, he is leaving that shit behind.
Okay. It is a very traumatic experience. I will say that King Eric does give you what you were owed, plus some, because of the guilt. Because you lost two of your allies. Two of your friends.
Mara would she would respectfully decline Ilian's offer to accompany him. And she would give her share to the man whose name that Shade can't pronounce. And
Heron.
I can't remember. Heron.
Yeah.
She would give her share to Heron and return home.
That allows them to...
She feels that she did not earn it.
Yeah. That will allow him to actually outfit the home a little bit. Get Arya some clothes. Save a little bit for as she grows up.
So would Eric inform Syndron of Zon's death?
Huh?
Would Erica inform Syndron of Zon's death?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's just say the entire incident pisses off the gods.
Gotcha.
Now, here's something that, like, for those of you who might be in my next campaign, won't know. In the next campaign in character. But a series of events happened in that time that was off screen. One of them being is Nifun did sail out of Rivermere the day before the attack. He hasn't been heard from since. Over the next 20 years. The other walking gods believe that Paha decorporealized him. So Elaine never got word of it until much later.
I am curious. It was Erig that saw Malcolm's bloodline, right? Or was it Syndron?
Syndron, because he's the god of mortals. He can see that shit.
Out of curiosity, would Syndron have went to inform Malcolm's actual family about his death?
Question is, would his family even care?
I don't know. I didn't really write them in depth because it was a mini campaign.
I think given the type of character that Syndron is, he probably would.
Man.
That he died a hero. Unlike the rest of their family. His family. Who still run a syndicate. And do you want to tell everybody else what his family actually was?
Yeah, sure, why not? So, funny thing, about, Malcolm. He's also another black sheep character of mine. He is, the only son of the Sith, the Blackwood family who runs the Sith Vale Syndicate. I ran it by Soul, and, she said sure. So his family is the last remaining remnants of the Mayunt dynasty, who were the people that hunted the dragons down. And, did really terrible things.
And were responsible for the Fulf biscuit controversy.
Yeah.
See,
They're
Malcolm,
bad
people.
buddy, why you can't be shooting at the dragon? It doesn't look
bad
good.
Press.
It's bad press, but it's literally in his bloodline. He has no choice. He's like looking at Eric, like, I don't trust this guy. And
clicks off his crossbow safety.
Sees the red dragon's like, man, I don't know why, but I have an unfettered hatred to you for some reason. I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Yeah. So yeah, he is by technicality disgraced royalty.
Not anymore. Now he's
Not
dead.
anymore. He's
think-
a fucking Noxum now.
I think probably, ironically enough, the only person in his family that would probably be destroyed by this is his mom.
Yeah, most likely.
Not even his dad cares.
Yeah, his dad will be like, another weakling gone.
Zon has an apprentice who's utterly devastated at this point.
Oh, yeah. Syndron would have filled everybody at the place in...
Yeah,
on
Order
what
of the
happened.
Dove. So I guess
And
she'd get
then-
like a memorialized there.
At some point would track down Mara and check in on her. Same with the other two.
Mara has a lot of survivor's guilt. And
Yeah.
basically isolates herself in her village and practices magic.
And he
A
would
lot.
come disguised as a Brockfee
Actually,
who belongs there
yeah, that is-
and talk to her on occasion. And this is where this campaign ends. Some deaths, some sadness, and some good news. And it also sets the stage for what's to come in the future. As this event happens, the age of destruction begins. Anyways, that will be the end of the Mists of Nightmares. I very much enjoy Daggerheart, and I do recommend it. It is very low bar of entry for GMs to get into, new GMs. And it is a great fun time, great narrative system. I fully recommend it. And I will see you in the future, whether it be Esper beta tests or Age of Destruction.
Have a wonderful evening, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week, but on Wednesday. Have a good evening.